the depths of my soul. Darkness resides, I build my empire on the tears I've cried. Sadness and despair, my foundation's strong. Every heartbreak and loss, turn it into song. In the shadows I dwell, where pain is my guide through the darkest nights. My spirit won't hide, I harness the sorrow, let it fuel my flame. Building an empire with darkness as my name. Light on YTEmpDave, spreading my misery. That's my domain. I watch you suffer as I feed on your cries. I'm empty, and I'm what apologize as my name.
Just realized my mic was still off. Whoopsies. Sorry about that. Anyway, hi. I'm Dave. And getting into this, we're going to start with some Explore With Us. Ewu. For those of you who have been here before, I have definitely reacted to Explore With Us before on several occasions. It's actually like one of my favorites. I do love this channel. So, what I'm going to do, let me get this all tapered down real quick, make it fit. Boop, boop. And then we make it really big. There we go. Hey, what's up, F.U. Felicia? Did you know Stone But Not Alone is a... What the hell? That's not cool. But I don't believe you. And I think you're probably crazy. So, you can say what you want in chat. But I would need proof before I could allow anything like that. Sorry. Sure. Some people are weird. Have fun. Okay, moving on. We will start with this one. Don't know who F.U. Felicia is, but they were creeping me out, and I don't like them. So they're gone. Bye-bye.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. What is happening?
No.
The footage you just saw was taken at the exact moment this woman realized that the police finally knew what happened to her missing 5-year-old daughter. Her life is about to change forever.
Uh-oh.
The co-worker riding in the car with her had no way of knowing just how desperate Brianna had become, and what she did next would likely change his life as well. The majority of the following
just
footage has
happened?
never been seen before. Police became involved in the situation after 27-year-old Brianna Shantae
okay,
Williams
Lauren. I took
made
care
this
of it.
911 call around 7 a.m. on November 6th, 2019.
What's going on?
I don't believe them, and I at least hope that they're wrong.
Did she run away?
No,
Where was she last seen?
she was here with me.
What was she wearing?
A purple shirt and like pink pajamas, like a t-shirt. She was on.
The pants were pink?
Say again?
Okay, just stay on the line with me. Do you know where she could have gone?
No.
Have you checked?
Like she just came home. I just picked her up on Halloween night. She was with my mom in Alabama.
Okay, have you checked the house?
Hey, what's up,
Yes.
Mountain Violet? How you doing
Does she
today?
have a favorite hiding spot in
Welcome
the
to
house?
the stream.
Like under
No.
the bed?
I checked on her there.
I'm Dave.
Let's check again. Go to her bedroom. Let's check her closet. Nobody else in the house has seen her?
No, it's just me and her.
All right, are you in her room? Okay. Check under her bed again.
This entire interaction was odd, but thankfully, officers
Doesn't
soon
even make
arrived
sad.
on
Doesn't
scene
even make
and
me
were
sad,
able to
isn't
begin
it?
trying to piece
Doesn't give me another
together
one of
what
those ones.
exactly was going on.
I don't like the ones that make me
You're going
sad. That's why I like the
All right.
Code Blue cams better usually,
Okay. Is this your address here?
because they make me
All right.
laugh.
Tell what's happening.
I woke up this morning and started getting ready for work.
Cancel that.
She wasn't in her room.
Okay. Have you had any problems with anybody? Okay. Anything unusual? Okay. Do you live by yourself?
You see her.
Okay. The father of the child. He's not in her life. Okay. Good.
Okay.
I
sorry,
think
father
she
of the
did,
child is not-
which is why I'm not.
He's here.
Alabama?
He's
The
in
only
Alabama.
reason I'm not
Okay.
reacting to her tears is because I'm pretty sure she's faking them because of the title of this. So
Any problems with anyone?
I'm
else
hoping
as far as any
that
custody
she
disputes
messed
between
up and
you
not
him?
somebody else.
No. Okay.
I have a feeling that happened, and I don't
Has she done this before as far as anything like try to leave or get out or mess with locks?
think
or
I'm gonna like
anything
this. Hey Zero, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
that? Show me which door was locked real quick.
Welcome.
Or unlocked. Was it the back door? Okay.
We're starting with criminals
When'd you
and
move in?
creeps, I guess.
Like,
We'll see.
I started moving stuff. Well, I signed a lease back in June, but
We'll get the
place
cops
kept getting
after.
broken. So I didn't want to move there because I was like, they can't put me in their risk.
It's
Okay,
hard
when
to
did you actually
explain
move in?
something
In
when
June?
you're like
Or-
hysterical, especially if you're faking
A week
hysterics.
ago, a few
Trying to
days ago.
keep hysterics and still get your message out.
Today's Wednesday.
Because when you're actually hysterical,
Did you move in? Let's
it's
say,
hard
over
to
the
like
weekend?
actually say what you're trying to say. 'Cause
All right.
you're stopping.
Actually,
weird
Brianna and
places.
Taylor had only moved in 3 days ago
Kinda
on
like
November 3rd. Apparently,
did.
since June, Brianna had been paying rent on 2 properties, this house and an apartment across town. Police would get into
Cops
the
was
details
an okay
of why
show.
she would
However,
wanna
I
do
can't
this
watch
later,
cops on
because, as
here.
you can see, she seemed more interested
That's copyrighted
in her
material.
phone.
That gets me blacked out.
She does not go to school.
And we last saw her at midnight.
When she put her to bed. Who normally takes care of her when you're not available?
Well,
Like,
I'm not. She's with my mom
where's your mom at?
in Alabama.
Well, I'm just saying, because she's not in school, like daycare wise. Where she go? Or
Oh, she was with my mom. I just picked her up on Halloween.
okay.
Halloween was actually a week ago, so she didn't exactly just pick her up.
Grandma.
Just picked her up a week ago.
What's dad's
So is
name?
it a week since you've seen your daughter?
Officers managed to get Brianna off her
If
phone
so,
long enough for her to
you
share
messed up.
contact details for Taylor's grandmother and biological father. Both Taylor's grandmother and biological father would need to be followed up with, but right now, the focus was kept local. Law enforcement from all over the city started to arrive on Ivy Street as several of the first responders searched the house. While they didn't find any obvious evidence, they definitely noticed
Yeah.
a few things out of place.
It's kind of odd. Where
That's more than one. She got that
right. There's more than one. There's more than one gun out. But the guns were out. Yes. So when you see them right now, there's guns that are out.
Okay.
shotgun out, his pistol out, and then there's an empty holster on the kitchen area.
Taylor's bed, a pair of slippers, and
What
an
is
open
the
box of
dab
crackers
for?
were found in one
That
of the
comment, I'm
bedrooms. Her
confused.
jacket and backpack
I haven't watched
were in
this
the
one yet.
kitchen, next to a pack of unopened air fresheners. Besides
Will
this,
do.
though, there was nothing. No toys, no drawings, no family photos. The police likely had to
I've
wonder
yet
if
to
this
watch
was
this one.
just a
I've watched a
reflection
lot
of
of
the recent
Explore
move,
with Us,
or
so
possibly something
any of the older
more
videos, I've
sinister.
pretty much seen
When
them all.
looking closely at Taylor's bed, police noticed a reddish-brown substance
But I've
on the side
intentionally
of the
not
plastic
watched it for a
headboard.
while
A similar stain was
to
found
build
on
up
the
a
bedroom
cache of
dorm.
things to watch
Fearing
on
it could be
stream.
blood, they did a quick field test called hemodent,
These
which
guys are
tests for
awesome.
the presence of mammal blood. The result was negative, but the officers would keep the stain in mind as the investigation continued. Investigators looked through every inch of the house, but didn't find the little girl. Besides being unlocked, the back door showed no signs of forced entry or other damage. Back outside with Brianna, the officers thought of another place to search.
Is this your vehicle? Okay. Can you open it up for me?
Oy.
Does she have a favorite toy or anything like that she normally takes with her? Mr. Bear?
Mr. Bear.
There were more signs of the little girl in the car than inside the house, including a pink unicorn in the back seat. Something about the car, though, made the officer pause.
What does he smell?
For some reason, the officer felt the need to give the car a sniff test. When looking inside, police also found some cleaning products and a pair of women's sneakers covered in plant matter. They also might have noticed that while the body of the car was cluttered, the trunk was almost perfectly tidy. Unfortunately, the police wouldn't know the significance
like
of
the
this
burrs
until a
that you
more
get when you
in-depth
walk
search of
through,
the
like,
car was conducted. For now,
the woods,
it was
I
as
think.
if Taylor had simply vanished into thin
Usually
air.
bigger
All units be on the
that
lookout
I've run
for
into. But
Taylor
I've seen them
Rose
small, too.
Williams. Bravo Foxtrot, approximately 3 foot in height, 50 pounds. She was wearing a pink and purple t-shirt.
Determined to find Taylor, the police launched a neighborhood-wide search effort. Ivy Street, as well as multiple adjacent roads, were taped off. Canine units were deployed to track Taylor's scent, but were unsuccessful. Even a helicopter was used to canvass the area, with an equally frustrating lack of results. An Amber Alert was sent out, asking people to be on the lookout
It's
for
gonna
Taylor.
piss me off even
Unfortunately,
more
the first
if
attempt
she
used the wrong name,
is
claiming that
responsible for
missing
the
child was named
disappearance and
Brianna.
knows and
This was
still
corrected in a subsequent
gets
alert.
all of this stuff
This is
involved.
a picture of the young lady.
You remember seeing a little girl here?
Never seen.
Never seen her.
I
Have you seen
saw
her?
him the other day, but I never seen a kid. I've
Never saw a
seen
kid.
a little girl. But
Huh.
All
That's some
trash
hair.
pickup was halted for the neighborhood. Any refuse that had already been removed was recovered
The
from
faded
the trucks
American
and
flag
spread out
shirt
for
with the
police to
blue
comb
hair.
through. This
Let's
would eventually
go.
provide the most promising lead, but it was just going to take
that's some
time
style.
and a strong stomach to find it. It would take quite a while for officers to find anything of substance as they canvassed the neighborhood, though. So for the time being, the investigation proceeded in other directions, too. Brianna was brought in for an interview, and police hoped she could give them a better idea of how her 5-year-old daughter managed to apparently drop off the face of the earth. The following footage has been analyzed by a qualified team, including a licensed professional counselor, a former detective, licensed polygraph
All right, now we're
examiner,
getting
and
the
former
part that
hostage
I like,
negotiation
which is
commander
the,
and instructor, and a certified crime scene
interrogations.
investigator, certified instructor for
Interrogations
the
are
State
great.
of Florida Commission on Criminal
That's why I
Justice
like
Standards, and a graduate in crime scene investigations for violent crimes. Almost immediately, it looks like she gets comfortable, as if she's ready for a nap. Her daughter has been missing for hours, yet she doesn't appear panicked. Frequently, when a child is missing, a lot of officers' efforts have to go towards calming a parent down. But clearly that wasn't the case here. This was just the beginning of Brianna's strange behavior. After almost 45 minutes, detectives arrived to speak with Brianna, disrupting her apparently peaceful slumber.
Hey, Brianna. Back again. You all right? You need anything? Water or anything?
time of
You
day
okay?
to
You
do
need to
some
the restroom or
smoking.
anything? You good? You sure?
Oh, is it where you're at? Is it 4:20? I'm
sorry.
assuming it's not 4:20 here. It's 5:30.
I'm gonna,
You missed
also
it.
Whitaker's with our missing persons unit, right? Well,
I also
based on the
don't
investigation
smoke,
of the age of your
so
child
and everything going
Get
on,
that too.
they call. Also a detective, but I'm assigned to our cold case unit, which also I'm part of the CART team, which is the Child Abduction Response Team. So, and I don't want to stress you out on that. Listen to me. Look, I just want to explain what I do, all right, and what resources, okay? I mean, Missing Persons is doing an outstanding job. We can extend.
Wait. Is there a camera in the light switch here? Or outlet? That's very sneaky. I don't know if I'm okay with that.
Okay, and we have a little bit more.
I don't like hidden cameras.
So that's how I get involved because I don't know what happened.
Lauren will join you.
We don't know what's going on. We don't know after she left out of the house what happened to her. So,
I'm sure Lauren will join you if she hears you or if she reads it.
You understand what I'm saying, hon? Look at me. Listen to me. Okay, we're doing everything we can. We've got everybody out there looking for her. Okay, we've got everything going, but I want to make sure we cover everything.
As detectives continued to speak with Brianna, officers worked relentlessly and spoke with the residents in the vicinity.
Something going wrong?
She's missing. The little girl supposedly lives here is missing. Do you remember
there
seeing
she
the little
is.
girl here?
Never seen her.
Nonviolent wants somebody to go smoke with her.
And how long have they lived there, you said, you think? Just to estimate.
Yep, that's what I thought.
I've seen her coming and going. I've never seen her physically, but I see the car here coming and going. Like this whole weekend that passed, nobody was here. That car was not here. That car just got here at least like 2 days ago, if that.
Right.
Morning. Sorry to bother you. Hey, we're looking for a little little girl. Have you seen a 5-year-old wearing pink and purple, short fro?
Never seen her before.
No, I don't think I've seen her at all.
After these introductions, Brianna was read her Miranda
Dude, that's gotta be
rights,
scary.
though
I would
she
hate
wasn't
to
under
have somebody
arrest.
come up to my house.
Okay,
Hey,
so
Emma.
Brianna, like I said, we were going to talk to a lot of people today, and let's just start.
That would really freak me out if somebody came up to my house asking if I saw like a little kid around. I'd immediately want to go out and start looking. I know my family would too. Like, how could you? I don't know.
The very
that would
beginning.
suck. I'm just saying.
Okay.
So
I can't. You gotta
Would
speak a
not
little
be
bit
cool.
louder so we can hear you.
my alarm went off at 5:30, and I got up like around maybe like a little before 6.
I would have to ask like 1,000 questions and try to figure out what's going on.
Taylor in the house, she gets up, even if we're not going anywhere, she's like, where we're going, like, okay. So I didn't even bother, mess with her because I know eventually she's gonna get up and start getting dressed. And then I went over to the kitchen, and then I noticed that
Mountain Violet's on a whole new level.
I'm like, we're not open, but it was unlocked. I'm like, why is the back
Toked
door
up
unlocked?
on a whole
And
new
that's when I
level.
went to her room and she wasn't in
The
there.
rhythm is the bass
As the
and
officers
bass is the
continued their
treble.
interviews, one of the residents had curious information to share.
He left out of here about 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning. And right when they started putting up the tape and all.
Yeah, that's the black male?
Yeah. He's in his about
What?
20s or 30s, maybe late. He's been living here by
Oh,
himself.
sorry. I heard blackmail,
This place
and I
is
thought they were
mess.
saying that somebody was being blackmailed,
Probably about 28.
not that he's a
But yeah, this
black
place is-
male. Jesus, that
The
broke in my
officer ran
brain.
a background
That did
check
not
on this suspicious
compute properly. I was
individual who
like,
lived near
who's
the
being
house where
blackmailed?
Brianna
Where
and
did this
Taylor
come
just
from?
moved. As this was happening,
Never
investigators
mind.
continued to gather more information from Brianna.
It was almost 7 o'clock.
Okay. So then you went into her room and you saw that.
She wasn't in her bed.
Mhm.
I looked under, well, she got like a little baby bed, so she can't really fit underneath it, but I looked underneath it anyway. I checked her closet. Then I went in my room and looked underneath my bed. I know she wanted to come in my room. Like I don't know, like she's very well mannered. Like she'll knock or ask to come in.
Okay.
And I checked in my bathroom. I checked my closet. She wasn't in there. So then I just started checking the cabinets, and she wasn't in there either. Like, okay, I'm gonna go outside, and I checked my car just to be sure that I definitely didn't leave her in the freaking car.
Okay.
So,
What do you mean I can't
looked
talk
underneath the car.
today?
She wasn't there either.
I
Note
just
that
can't
there's no
hear
real
today.
emotion in
That's the
Brianna's
problem.
voice as she talks about looking for her child.
I heard
Okay,
blackmail
then
and I heard blackmail.
Yeah, just alcohol.
They sound very similar.
Okay.
In fact, they're the same two words.
Okay. What time did you see her before then?
It was like around midnight.
Brianna said that Taylor put herself to bed around midnight. While this wasn't impossible, the late hour and Taylor's alleged independence likely struck investigators as unusual given her age. However, this was nothing compared to the strange turn Brianna's story
These
took
people
next.
piss me off more than anybody.
Did you check on her prior to you going to sleep?
No.
Okay, so you assume that she was asleep?
I'm still hoping for a happy ending,
Did you
even
hear
though
any
I'm pretty
noise
sure
coming
there
from her
isn't
room or
one.
anything like that?
Not from her room, but
Exactly.
they were like, I can't even explain it. Like, they were like when you're dragging something or you move something.
They sound
like,
very
was coming from
similar.
upstairs. And either way, like, I'll just grab my gun and, walk around to make sure, okay, there's nobody in here.
Coming
So I
from
didn't see
upstairs
it.
of the house that you're in?
And there are no stairs. That's the part that I didn't understand, but it definitely sounded like it was coming from the roof.
How are my sound levels, by the way?
Did you wake up hearing this noise?
Do I need to adjust the
Yes,
mic or
Like
anything?
the little, whatever noise it was, it sounded like it.
Turn down
It
the
changes.
video,
Like
maybe.
sometimes I can hear like near where I sleep. Sometimes it's like back towards the kitchen area.
Just let me know.
And it sounded like dragging noise?
Yes, it's like somebody's moving something or walking.
So you said you grabbed your gun. So you have
Yes,
a
I
gun?
grab my gun and then.
Did
I
you
walk
check the
around.
house?
Yes, I walk around the open spaces that I know people can come
No
in.
way.
I didn't see
Did you go outside and check?
I didn't go outside.
Okay, so
There's
you just checked
no
around the house.
way.
Did you go in your daughter's room at that time and look at in?
No.
Okay.
Brianna said that she didn't see anything amiss when she searched the house and that all the doors were still locked. Still, if she was alarmed enough to arm herself before walking through the house, it makes no sense that she wouldn't take a few seconds to check on her sleeping child. Some of the officers and residents shared a similar sentiment.
I hope they exhausted the parental angle. You know what I'm saying?
Knocking on every door we can.
What kind? Okay, now she was missing since midnight.
Yeah, purple PJs on. The back door was probably open.
What mother don't check on the child?
Exactly.
My grandson stayed with us, and my son is 36.
Good
As
brain.
a habit, I go right past his room to make sure he's still breathing.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you heard the noise, why did you say you didn't go into her room?
Cause I had a gun. I didn't want to go up in there again. She got bars on her window, so I just assumed like you can't get in there.
You said you don't like guns around her, but are they laid out like that? So she's
Not normally. Like when she sleep, then yes, I pull them out. Cause like I said, like the place been broken into, so I sleep with my guns like right there.
Police left the matter alone for the time being and switched to a
That's
different topic.
really sus
Once
at
again,
that
though,
point.
the conversation didn't go as they were likely expecting.
What do you think happened?
So, first off, she's I'm assuming military with what she's wearing. And she's saying she just leaves her guns out? Really? All right, occasional member. That's good to know. Jesus. No, that's pretty fucked up. Like, if you're military, you know to keep your guns out of the reach of children, for one, and locked up or something, because it doesn't take much to mess up with a firearm. I'm very pro 2A, pro gun, but you gotta know what to do with your guns. And pulling them out, if you have a kid in the house. Hey, what's up, Forrest? How you doing? If you're pulling them out and like leaving them out in plain sight, like in your room while you're sleeping, you don't know that a kid's not going to get in there and start playing with something. Get bored.
This morning.
I'm not biting. Not biting that.
Where do you think she's at?
I have no clue, cause she wouldn't leave. And I don't even know, like, did they find Mr. Bear? Cause she wouldn't go anywhere without that thing.
What?
This little pink teddy bear. She calls him Mr. Bear.
The Mr. Bear angle was potentially helpful, as it was something the searchers could keep a lookout for. By this point, police were likely realizing that something was seriously wrong. What that was exactly remained to
Getting
be
ready to
seen.
eat some
Where were you
Mexican.
staying
I just
prior
had some
to
Italian.
this address?
The south side of this.
And How long did you live at the South Side?
Nah,
address?
this is not going to be good, regardless of what happens here.
Like a year and a half.
Okay. And why were you moving? Why were you moving?
Because I wanted to move to a different area. Like, I always do this. I did this in Virginia. Like, I live in Norfolk, then like a year later I moved to Virginia Beach.
Okay.
It's out of habit. I just like to move.
You got to
So
remember,
when
there
was
was
your
also
visa
the person that she was talking to that said the car hasn't been there until the past 2 days, and she's saying that she picked her daughter up a week ago.
The South Side
So,
address.
there's a lot of questionable things happening.
So your lease was
Oh,
up
I'm
in
sure
May,
she
but
done it too.
But you were still living there?
But
yes, it was up. It went to month to month.
I want to know
'Cause I was
what
supposed to
happened
put in
now.
a notice they wanted.
And when she's gonna slip up,
I
the
kept
worst.
forgetting to put it in.
Brianna also
There's
said
enough
that as
little
she was
things that you're
preparing to
gonna
move to the house on Ivy
question it.
Street, a
I mean,
large
she could be
problem
covering
with
it
the
up too. You're
residents
not
became
wrong
evident.
there.
Because I was actually like trying to prepare to move out.
I didn't think about that
And
angle, but that's
I went
absolutely
back like around
possible.
the 4th of July.
To which?
Like to the Ivy place. And that's when I saw like the back door was open.
Absolutely.
And like somebody had moved the refrigerator outside. So I called the property manager.
In
So I
Arizona,
thought
guns
maybe,
were a
you know, he
huge
was
part of our
hiding
life
something, he didn't
every
tell me.
day.
But he was like, no. So he went ahead and changed the locks.
So for 6 months, you had 2 residents.
Yes.
What 3 days ago made you need to move urgently if you were there for if you had both places for 6 months?
That was the day that I actually was like able to find.
Occasional member, is that
was
Vulture?
the whole issue. I was like, I didn't know.
By the
which
way-
company am I going to go for? I had been asking around. It was like, just ask people from work. It's like, no, I don't want to ask people.
But you found someone from Craigslist, right?
Yes.
Which you say you do
Yep.
everything from Craigslist.
I actually wasn't
A lot of
raised on
majority,
guns.
like, so why
I know
hadn't
my
you
dad
done that
had guns,
6
but
months ago?
not that I ever got to
Police
play
would
with
come
or
to find
learn
that many
with.
things concerning the investigation didn't seem
I learned
to
when
cross
I
her
moved to
mind.
Arizona.
What
Hey,
they would
Dodie,
find
how
when
you
they
doing?
searched her other
Welcome to the
residence, too,
stream.
would leave them
Appreciate
shocked.
you.
So on Sunday, you get a hold of movers.
Yes.
Okay.
Did they take everything?
Just the big things.
Why didn't you, if you were paying them, why didn't they take everything?
Oh, because it was last minute. I hadn't.
I knew
packed
that was
everything.
Vulture.
Like clothes
Ha.
and stuff. Most of the clothes and stuff.
Got
was still
him.
there.
Okay. So what was the urgency?
I haven't seen you
Why
on
couldn't
that name,
wait
so it threw
to
me
find a
off.
mover once you had everything packed up and ready to go so that you can move everything in one go round?
I didn't even think about that.
We're going to call the movers. We're going to call your mom, and we're going to verify some
Hey,
information.
what's up, Dave? Welcome to the stream.
Okay. You know where this is going to lead to?
No.
Okay. So
The whole crew's
the
here.
movers, it was pretty abrupt. You needed to be out of that house that day, Sunday, according to the conversation that one of my partners had with the detective, with the movers. Okay. What was what was the urgency?
Yeah, that's how I knew it was you.
According to the
I looked
movers,
at the
it was,
picture.
I had to be
It took me
out
a second to
today.
notice. I was just looking at the name. I was like, huh? Yeah, your
All
name
right.
changes
Nothing
constantly.
Brianna is saying is making sense, and it's hard to believe she would think the detective would believe her, but they don't confront her yet.
Anybody take care of the 5-year-old, of your daughter?
Here, no. Well, she was going to the CDC on base.
Okay.
So she kindergarten and the CDC.
When was the last time she was at CDC? I'm sorry if I'm asking you some
Probably
No,
questions.
it's okay.
like May.
Last there in
or
May?
June, yeah.
When police checked with the daycare on base, the administration office told them that Taylor had last been there on April 27th and was officially withdrawn shortly after. They also shared that Taylor had previously been in speech therapy. When police checked in with the therapist's office, they likely noticed a concerning pattern. Taylor had attended regularly for 13 weeks, but then never came back. After 2 no-show appointments, she was discharged from the system at the beginning of May.
And I understand she was in Tuscaloosa?
Yeah, she was with my mom.
Okay. Your mom, who's your mom?
Carissa.
Carissa. And how long was she in Tuscaloosa? When did she go
That
there?
was off and on. She's been there pretty much all summer, actually.
So you went down there to pick her up and brought her back here for one day?
Over the weekend.
And then
Because it's only like 7-8 hour drive. Like, I used to drive from Virginia to.
If the chat on screen is getting in the way, I can remove it. Just let me know. I'm only streaming
You
to
bring her back on
YouTube,
the
so
31st. How long was
you
that
guys got
visit?
YouTube chat there.
That one was
It's up to you.
since the beginning of October.
So the full month she stayed in October with your mom, Carissa.
And prior to you dropping her down there October 1st, or the first part of October.
Yeah, be the first, yeah.
When did you? When was the last time she was there before then?
Who's doing karaoke tonight?
September she was here.
I don't know who does Friday karaoke anymore.
I think whenever the storm.
This guy
Would your
quit.
mom be able to tell us what days when she last saw?
Oh, Days does it.
daughter?
Okay.
I think we have her number, right?
Yeah.
So if we call her, she's going to say
Nice.
that she saw her in the month of August.
Brianna had no way to
I've been
know
so
that the
busy, I've
police had
lost
already
track of
spoken
what
with her
days people
mother,
do
and they would
karaoke.
confront her with what Carissa told them soon enough.
Okay, so when she was here with you during the weeks or weekends,
I'll probably pop
you
in
had
for a
to
song or
work,
two if I
who was
can.
watching her?
What time do you start?
Like when she was here, like those days that I'm off, so no one is watching her besides me.
So since you've gotten back on the
Never.
31st, you have not been to work?
No, I'm
Okay.
still on leave.
You're
Well, I'm
on
on
leave.
leave until this morning.
How long have you been on leave?
It's been since October the 29th or the 30th. The 28th? I'm not sure.
Hey, what's up,
You would take her
tattoos
to
and
your mom every
unicorns? How you
time?
doing?
Yes, or I just leave her there. That's why. I was like, I couldn't, the back and forth, and I didn't want anybody else
7:30.
watching.
Okay, cool.
Like, I don't know people here.
What I'll do then, after
gonna take
when
her
my
to
stream is,
the lady you
or
had
when you're
breakfast
about to
today
go
and
live, like actually right after you go live, what I'll do is I'll just raid
When
into you.
searching Brianna's phone, police had come across
That way, if there's
communications
anybody still
between
here,
her and
they'll
the
be able to
woman she'd
just
found on Craigslist
easily
to watch
transition
Taylor.
over there
When
about
police followed up
7:30.
with the woman, she told them that Brianna had texted her this
I wasn't
morning
planning
to
on
say
doing
her
a super
services
long
wouldn't
stream
be
today,
needed
but I'm
after
trying to get
all.
back to this
was
kind of
only one
content,
the
so
many
I'm going to ease
discrepancies
into
police
it,
would
do like
find in
2 hours,
Brianna's
2.5,
story.
I guess.
You said your hours changed. So did you change positions or your job title or what?
No, just the hours.
What is the norm? What is it supposed to be?
Oh, I don't know the rotation.
You don't know your
And
rotation.
be sure
at
to
work?
sub the days
Not
for
the
sure.
duty hour rotation.
So
but,
you don't know. You couldn't tell me right now when you were going to be on call next.
if I had my planner, I could, but not no. My planner on my phone, put them in there.
So
I
how
know. I
often
think
does it-
Friday would be the next time I had duty because I was on leave. So
Standing duty was part of
Hey, no
Brianna's
problem.
job as enlisted Navy personnel. This tended to be a 12-hour shift, once or
Figure
twice
if I
a
don't,
week.
since I
The
don't
fact
do
that Brianna
karaoke
didn't know her
anymore,
duty
I might as well
schedule,
at least support
especially
somebody
since she
who's doing
claimed she would have had
karaoke,
to
right?
arrange
On
childcare
Fridays?
whenever she was scheduled was odd.
Yeah.
However, this paled in comparison to what police were about to reveal.
They called your mom. She hasn't seen your daughter since January.
Hit that like thing.
Okay, why did she say that?
Yeah, do hit the like
Why
button
would she
here
say
too.
that?
That would be
This is
amazing.
Carissa.
I would
This is your
appreciate
mom.
that.
that's my mom.
Why would she say that?
She would
You
not
are
say
all
that.
amazing.
In a
Love
subsequent
you all.
interview,
Thank you.
Carissa Williams repeated what she'd told investigators that day on the phone. The implications were spine-chilling. Please note that the police department made redactions to remove Taylor's name from the recording.
What?
You hadn't heard from her in 2 years and talked to her.
Oh, because they don't want to have the
So I
personal
would
information.
really
Hey,
feel
what's up,
so,
Smokey?
yeah.
How you doing today?
No, it didn't go quite like that.
Welcome to the
I
stream.
couldn't bring it in my personal business.
It's hard to imagine anything more personal than a missing grandchild, but Carissa still seemed reluctant to go into detail about what she knew.
I want you to understand the severity of what we're doing.
Lauren is always naughty.
And what,
I don't
with
know.
me wanting you to understand the severity of what's going on is
Hey, thank you,
I don't
Days.
care about
Appreciate
anybody's
it.
personal life. We are going to find
Always helpful.
and whatever happens, whatever gets in the way between us, finding we're going to deal with it. That's not a threat. That's a promise. Have you had any conversation with her about telling her commanding officer anything as far as you, if he calls you, that she was coming to get?
That's the part that I didn't get. That she did, this was just last week.
Tell me about that.
Now, she did call, whatever day that, I want to say it was Halloween. I want to say it was actually the day of Halloween.
Hit
So
the
last
like.
Thursday, 31st.
Yes. She
Hit
told
it
me
up.
that if he called to tell him that she was down to pick me up from me for Halloween. Mind you, I haven't seen it in 2 years. So I'm thinking like, well, okay,
Hey,
she
Michelle,
just
how
met
you
this new
doing? Thanks
guy.
for
Maybe
stopping
she,
by.
You know, took a
Appreciate
little
you.
time out to go meet him or whatever, and she just used that lie to get away. But I couldn't tell you. She said,
Why are we showing that?
Matter of fact, I asked her that day.
Okay, did I miss the relevance of this? Why this popped up on screen? What is the relevance of that in this? Am I missing something? Hey, what's up, DJ Addy? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't worry. It'll be okay.
I said, well, what's when she said, oh, she in the back seat. So
Hey, you're welcome to chill.
But she never did put the phone and say, hey, I never did say anything.
Police followed up with the man Carissa alleged Brianna had recently started seeing, particularly since Brianna hadn't mentioned him, and in fact insisted that she didn't have a boyfriend. True. However, he didn't have much information to share. He was only vaguely
I don't
aware
dictate
that
what the
Brianna
mods
had a
do. You can do what
assumed
you
that the
feel
little girl had been
necessary.
staying with her father when he and Brianna were together. When police checked with Taylor's father, Maurice,
I'm
he
not
hadn't
in
seen
charge.
the little girl lately either. All he could tell them was that the last time he did see her at the funeral for Brianna's grandmother, he didn't think she was being fed enough, as she was very small. He added that he had a difficult time checking up on Taylor after that, though, as Brianna changed her phone number frequently. Maurice provided investigators with a DNA sample and said he was willing
So the
to
mother
assist
hasn't
in
seen
any
the
way
child
that he
in
could.
2 years.
Back with Brianna's mother,
How long has it been
Carissa
for
told
him?
police that she'd previously watched
Hey,
Taylor
what's
for
up, Base
extended
Oracle? How
periods
you
of
doing
time.
today?
But that ended
Welcome
when
to the
Brianna
stream.
enrolled her in daycare on the naval base. The last time she'd seen the little girl in person was also at the funeral for Brianna's grandmother. Police weren't ready to believe Carissa just yet, however, due to some interesting evidence recovered from Brianna's phone.
I can tell you it's pinging.
I can see his kidneys. Yes, I'm very white. I am practically translucent.
What's
I
throwing
am
us for a loop
very
right now
light
is
skinned.
she's living in Jacksonville. Why is her phone pinging at all?
Despite this, Carissa swore that she hadn't seen
And I
Brianna
don't
or
tan
Taylor
very
on
well
Halloween.
at all.
Police were
I've
still
tried.
working on downloading the data from the GPS in Brianna's car to determine an exact route.
I
so
know.
soon enough, they would know for sure who was telling the truth. The search of Brianna's
always
phone
hate when it's a
turned up
kid that's
something
the
else
victim in
concerning
these things.
too. Police found a text message conversation in which Brianna had told a former co-worker in Virginia that Taylor had become a nightmare, as she was, according to her, stealing food and misbehaving. In Alabama, Carissa was so adamant.
What do you mean stealing food? How's a baby stealing food?
Of her innocence that she got Brianna's father, Wayne, on the phone to join the discussion and brainstorm what might be going on.
I don't understand why she would even lie and say that.
Yes, I do have Irish ancestry. Hey, what's up, 3 Dot? How you doing?
She is lying. She's trying to cover up something. Not sure what it is.
Dave ate Dizzy? What?
You have
Who's
no
Dizzy?
idea what she's trying to cover up, though.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna try. I will try to get a. I will go outside and tan. I just put all the stuff out there yesterday.
Was yet to be determined.
Might as well.
Was the exact reason of why. Investigators
We
would
got them
follow
likes,
up on the
Soren.
Alabama
We're at
lead,
15.
but as promised,
No, we're at 10
also
likes.
caught up with
Wait,
the
I got
movers
15
Brianna had
viewers and
hired
only
on
10 likes.
Craigslist.
Come on.
They had nothing
Press the button.
reassuring to say either.
Press the button.
They never saw your daughter. They never saw.
I want to push
put
the
her in the
button.
car. They never saw her at the other house. They never saw her. Why is that?
I didn't want them to see her.
Why not?
Because I don't know them like that.
I mean, I do have a Planet Fitness membership. I could also use the tanning beds and see if that does anything. But I'm still pretty sure that's not even going to work.
They never saw her. They never saw you put her in the car. So what happened?
Thank you. I
Well, where was your
appreciate you,
daughter?
Vulture.
She was with me.
Thank you for
She
hitting that
wasn't
like
with
button
you.
right away.
The two movers are saying that they never saw her.
Smash the like
They heard water running, and you said that she was in there,
Oh no.
but they never saw her.
If what the movers were saying was true, it seemed like Taylor hadn't been at either of Brianna's
So wait,
residences.
are you
Carissa
saying
said
this
she hadn't seen
child might have been missing for a long time?
the girl in 2 years,
And
the
she's just
child care
pretending?
records on the Navy base showed that Taylor's attendance became spotty throughout
No
the month of April,
way.
and she was officially withdrawn back in May, around 6 months before she was reported missing. A new horrifying question was quickly coming to the forefront of the investigation. When was the last time anyone besides Brianna had seen Taylor? Shockingly, the little girl's mother wasn't inclined to help answer this question.
I'm done with this. I don't want to talk
No,
anymore.
no.
Because yes, I am done. Because
That's kind of funny, Mountain
No, you're
Violet.
lying to me now. So
How am I lying to you? I'm not lying
You
to
just
you.
said that my mom said, I literally picked my mom. I mean, not my mom.
I'm
my
just
daughter
telling you
up
what my
on-
partner said. And I'd like to explain to you, but, huh?
I don't know where to get that from because I literally.
It might have
went
been the
down there,
tanning lotion.
Do you want to talk to
Halloween night.
Do you want to talk to the detectives I spoke with her and then get that? Find out what the information they gave?
I'm done with this.
I
don't know where this is going, but no, you're.
Look at the. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Dave. That is 100% correct. Just watch this hand ringing. She wants to smack this chick so hard.
Where this is going, but no, you're no. Like it's the second time this has happened. Like some other lady was like
her foot shaking.
Stuff that
she
I
is
didn't even say, like she was twisting her hair,
mad.
Brianna has no idea that her odd behavior was quickly becoming the least of the police's concern as they were searching her apartment at that very moment. Just like they'd done at Ivy Street.
Wow.
Police
Yeah,
canvassed
you
the
are
area
absolutely
and
right.
talked to
That is
Brianna's
what that
neighbors.
body language was
Disturbingly,
saying.
very few of them recalled ever seeing a little girl. One man who did, named Carlos Johnson, said he found Taylor roaming the apartment complex unaccompanied.
Yeah, you
back
read
on
that
April
pretty well.
2019, looking for her mother. He took her home only
Respect
to find
for her,
wandering
then.
the parking lot again a few days later. Carlos said
The
that
gray
Taylor
blazer
didn't appear
lady.
frightened or distressed, like the situation was familiar to her. He also told police that he would see her waving at him from her window at times when Brianna's car was gone, suggesting to him that the little girl was alone. If police thought this was bad, then they must have been horrified when they entered the apartment itself. From the outside, Brianna's apartment was unassuming and looked just like any of the others in the complex. But as soon as the door was open, it was clear that something awful had happened inside. The entryway to the apartment was filled with trash.
See her
as was
zipping all the
kitchen.
time,
It was
right
so
before she
cluttered
hauls
with
off and
random
smacks you in
items
the
and
head.
refuse that it was nearly
Ew.
unusable. The living room was not in any better condition,
Oh.
having been taken over
Oh
by
my
a
God.
heaping mountain of trash and personal belongings. It seemed no effort had been made to separate the two categories. There were children's toys and clothing included in the mess, most stained with what appeared to be feces. One of the toys in particular probably stood out to police thanks to Brianna's description. A pink stuffed animal was found in the mountain of refuse, possibly Mr. Bear. The toy Brianna said Taylor refused to go anywhere without. Police would face a heartbreaking reason why Mr. Bear was there as they searched more of the apartment. Bleach and urine remover, along with more air fresheners, were also found in the apartment. If police thought the living room and kitchen were in bad condition, they were in for a shock when they entered the master bedroom. Police had to move more trash and soiled belongings to even gain entry into the room. The carpet was encrusted with filth, which appeared to include more human waste. When they opened the closet, the situation changed from merely disgusting to horrific.
Just
We
want
get married
clarity.
later, but not. It's a late day. I just want my baby home,
And that's what we're trying to do.
That's the whole thing, because there's no way my mom would take it. She hadn't seen us since January. Like what?
And that's why I'm asking you. Do you want to continue to talk to us about what's going on?
I have a feeling she just. This is gonna sound terrible, but I have a feeling from what we just saw that she just locked her baby in that room and just left her there. And that's why there's feces on the ground. That's what I have to assume.
Not too far, like.
And
Okay,
that's
so you
gonna
don't want
make
to
me
answer
very
any
angry.
questions as to the whereabouts of your daughter.
I don't know where she is. If I
Well,
did,
and
I
I'm
really
trying to get the
wouldn't be here.
background. Yes or no?
I've told you everything that I know. Like I don't know.
But you don't want to answer any more
My mom is on her way
questions?
here now.
Hmm?
My mom is on her way here
No.
now.
Okay. Do you want to
So if
answer
you
any?
want to talk to her when she gets here, you can talk to her when she gets
But you
here.
don't want to talk to us anymore.
I do not want to talk to her.
Okay.
I need to call my job.
This is
Taking
infuriating.
that for you. Do you need anything like a bathroom or water or anything like that?
I need to talk to legal. Because I was supposed to talk to them about the lease.
Okay. Do you need water? Do you need a bathroom or anything like that right now? If you need anything, knock on the door.
The detectives would revisit Brianna in a bit, but went to check in on other aspects of the investigation. By this time, it was no longer just the Jacksonville police involved in the search. They'd been joined by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Department, the Alabama Bureau of Investigation, FBI, and even the Naval Criminal Investigation Service.
By the way,
or
this is the
NCIS.
link for the
Additionally,
video we are
neighborhood
currently
canvass
watching.
around Ivy Street continued the whole time Brianna was at the police station. Just before 10:30 p.m.
And also, mods, if you
officers in
can,
the area
anybody who's
ran
in here
into
who
a
has a channel,
surprise
feel free
visitor.
to post their links at any time. Actually,
All right, give me 1 second.
for days they can just do this,
We don't have much to say right now.
and it should work.
If you want,
It's been a while,
that
but
way.
there we go. Let's
So some
go.
man folks, let them know you're
Back at the police department, Brianna was still in the interrogation room. If she was worried about her daughter...
I do want to pause this for a minute before it gets into the really aggravating part, probably. I'm assuming, because it seems like we're about to find out for sure that she did it, and she is a piece of shit. But make sure you go over to Explore With Us and hit that like button. Just want to give a lot of respect to them for never striking me or demonetizing my content or anything. They're awesome. They let people watch their stuff. So good job, Explore With Us. Same with Code Blue Cam. I like both those companies because I can trust that I can watch the videos and not get struck.
Or even concerned about what police might find when searching her apartment. She did a fantastic job of hiding it. She was left waiting but found a few ways to help pass the time, including fixing her nails, redoing her hair, and going to sleep. 4 more hours went by, during which Brianna again attempted to get some sleep in the interrogation room.
Four hours is a lot of time.
I'll get some answers for you. You're just gonna have to need your patience for now. We're all kind of sitting around and working diligently. We're not really sitting around doing nothing, but I'll get some answers for you. Okay?
My commandos?
Yes, I do believe so.
I've been here all day.
I know. Just be patient.
That's also a bad sign if she slept.
Unluckily, when a fresh set of detectives came in, it seemed 8 hours of timeout hadn't made Brianna any more cooperative.
At least on her mentality.
Hey, I'm just Detective Deborah. A couple things we need to go over with you real quick. You're gonna be free to go. However, you're not gonna be able to go back to Ivy Street or Southside tonight, and we still have your phone. So who do you need to contact, or can we take you somewhere, or what do you what's the best option for you?
I can get a room, but my wallet is at Ivy.
Brianna never came up with any options of her own, so the police called her command, who sent a petty officer from the base to come pick her up. Notably, over a total of more than 11 hours spent at the police station, Brianna never once asked for an update on the search for her daughter. When Brianna's mother, Carissa, heard about her daughter's lack of cooperation, she was perplexed.
Why wouldn't she want to talk when her is missing?
You know her better than I do.
Because some of the things, I can't even say some of the things. A lot of the things just not adding up to me.
We can agree on that.
Investigators also
You
asked
and me
Carissa
both.
some questions about Brianna's personality in general to see if it would help make sense of her odd behavior.
How is she? Is she like an emotional person?
Do she shut down if she feel like it's getting too much for her?
No, I'm just saying if something traumatic happened, is she one that's going to show emotions? Use an example. Your mama's funeral. How was she doing that?
Well, she didn't cry.
No, she didn't cry.
No.
Brianna was reportedly very close to her maternal grandmother, who had raised Brianna for a large portion of her childhood. The fact that Brianna did not express grief at the time of her death may have stood out to police as eerily similar to her behavior in the interrogation room. Investigators also learned that Brianna was known to visit her grandmother's gravesite in Alabama regularly. So regularly, in fact, that more than one friend suggested the police search that area for Taylor too. And that's exactly what they did. Over the next week, the search expanded from Jacksonville, Florida to the area surrounding Linden, Alabama. Before Carissa's interview concluded, police had one last question for her, probably the hardest one yet.
If she did something by accident, would she tell you?
I'm not sure that's why I wanted to talk to her.
The investigation continued on for the rest of the week. The mounting evidence police collected was far from reassuring. None of it, however, led them to Taylor. Growing desperate, police decided to try talking to Brianna a different way. Since Brianna's father, Wayne, had been cooperative so far, detectives asked them to make a controlled call to Brianna to see if he could learn anything. It didn't go well.
Yeah, I've been thinking, and I was wondering, is there anything you can do? Anything you remember? Anybody look wrong or anything? You know somebody that might have?
Everything I know.
They know everything with your phone?
I mean, even other than that, but they know everything I know.
Okay. What's in your phone? Sometimes, like, what would help us?
I don't have anything extra.
Like,
they literally have everything.
Like, what we need to find?
We have
I'm saying, if you tell me that, I can call them. See what I'm saying? I still got to check the number down, check the K number. I can call him and tell him what to look for in your phone.
Well, how am I supposed to know what to look for on my phone?
Yeah, but I thought.
Hey, I don't want to talk about this right now. I'm trying to go to sleep. Like, I don't know what else to tell y'all. Y'all keep calling me and asking me the same questions over and over again. Like, trust me.
Brianna's annoyance raises
Okay. Okay, your child is missing, and you're more annoyed that somebody's calling you concerned about your missing daughter. Like a dead giveaway that you're a shitty parent.
Host of red flags. What
Along
she
with
did
other
next,
stuff,
though, stood out the most.
That's
It's everything in your
insane.
phone, but what else can it do to the phone?
Look, I don't know.
Yeah, but shut up on me. I can't believe she hung up on me.
Police had better luck when they recruited two of Brianna's closest friends, Chelsea and Dorielle, to also try and make a controlled call.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
You just been resting today?
Yeah, I'm going to well.
I wouldn't be able to sleep for a week in a situation similar to this.
No.
I mean, obviously I don't have a kid, but if like one of my nieces or somebody was missing, or even just a neighborhood kid, I'd be like freaking out.
Did he go back?
Yeah.
Is your mama gonna come down?
I have no clue.
You're so quiet. You miss us already?
No.
You don't miss us?
That messed up, bro.
Just because you mad. I'm such a damn man.
I'm pissed at this
Anything
chick
been on
right
your
now.
mind today? You had anything on your mind today?
No.
With Taylor's disappearance so fresh
Nothing
in
on your mind,
everyone's
huh?
minds, there
Nothing?
had to be a reason that
Nothing?
the case wasn't weighing on
Really?
Brianna, as was becoming typical.
Okay.
She didn't seem inclined to share what that reason was.
Like, ain't no like coverage on Taylor no more. Like, everything that kind of like died down. Like, we like super kind of nervous that they just count them in there. Like people didn't forgot. Like, basically, they just like they moving on in the world. And
What? They just gonna forget her?
we need you to say something because like that's the only thing I feel like that'll bring like some light back to her story. Some.
Well, we really just want to know just what's going on. We still, like, you know, we're going to be there for you. But we want to be there too. We want to know what's going on for that closure.
I don't even know what's going on.
You ain't heard nothing?
No, like nobody talks to me. Like the only time somebody call for me is like on what y'all doing. I'm doing. I don't know. I'm pretty sure my chief is doing it to make sure I'm not ending off myself because he calls like very randomly. People coming knocking on the door like, "Oh, you're not home looking for, bro. You know what room this is. Like, don't do that."
Yeah.
Especially you the CDO too. Like you're the the duty person.
Yeah.
I know why you here. Don't act like you just popping up here.
Time would soon reveal that the Navy command had been more on top of things than anyone could have imagined.
Brianna's co-workers weren't the only ones who'd been attempting to check up on her.
Did your mama come down there? Because she had told us that, well, she had told your daddy that she was coming down yesterday.
She been coming since Wednesday.
I was about to say she's been coming there since the day that it happened.
But like she just
Like I've given up on her. Like I don't know what the hell going on with my mom.
I think you might need to ask her.
Giving up on
like,
who?
Why y'all stories different? Like, why you saying that if she, she really was here? Why, like, what that's about? You need to ask her that.
Good, you think I'm gonna get her true answer? That's all this.
I don't know, but you don't want to at least want to know why she's saying that?
Like, what is her
I
reasoning?
mean, I do, but do y'all really believe she's gonna tell the truth? She hasn't told the truth yet.
I don't know what her reasoning is for this, to keep the lie going for so long. Cause
I mean, it's too late now. She
Oh,
can't
okay,
backtrack.
okay.
Chelsea and Dorielle then asked Brianna
I thought you were
about the
saying she
possibility
gave up
of there
on her
being
daughter,
evidence in the
like,
apartment
showing
she
back
left
up.
when she moved to the house
I
on
was like,
Ivy
how
Street.
would you say
Do you
that?
think it's something maybe in the old apartment that they'll find that'll help? Like, figures.
Because if they did, they would have found her. Remember, they done closed out both of them. They've been closed out for 3 days, 4 days, almost a week.
Police had, in fact, found shocking evidence in Brianna's apartment, specifically the bedroom closet. Brianna had to have guessed what they'd found, but still chose to remain silent on the matter.
So, Brianna, you hadn't thought about, like, her just being out there by herself? You know she's scared of everything. Like, that, you don't think about that?
I don't want to think about that
Makes
right
sense.
I mean, well, I've been thinking about it.
But her mom seems to care more about the kid than she does, which is
That's
horrible.
kind of why I think I can't sleep knowing that.
By the way, there is a slight
you know
delay,
how
so if I'm reacting to
innocent
something
she
you
was, like,
type
she
in chat a
really
little bit
cling
late,
to
it's because there's
people she know.
about a
I think
minute
that's why
delay.
it's eating me
Not
up so
quite.
much.
It's probably about
Hauntingly,
10 to 20
Brianna's
seconds.
only response was silence.
If he think it's a good idea, would you be okay talking to detectives again?
Yes.
Yeah. The same ones, or you want some new ones?
Oh, hell no, not that lady.
Okay, bruh, that's what I was gonna ask you, man.
I'm not talking to that lady.
Based on Brianna's lack of cooperation and some other concerning evidence that would be addressed soon, police decided to place her under round-the-clock surveillance. It didn't take long for this to pay off. Early on November
17-second
11th,
delay
just 5
from what I
days
see.
after Taylor went missing, Brianna was seen donating some of Taylor's belongings. This included stuffed animals, clothes, and even some unopened packages of toys. Around the same time, the efforts of all the officers digging through countless heaps of trash finally paid off. They stumbled
I
upon
might
a
have missed the
box
part where she
addressed
said
to
that her
Brianna,
mother saw her
along with
kid.
certificates from the Navy with her name on them. This wasn't what they were
never mind.
most interested
I
in,
remember
however. Also in the trash were several
And then
notes
her
from
mom
the
said
daycare
that she
center
hasn't
on the
seen her in
Navy
2
base,
years
requesting
after.
a change
Yeah,
of
you're right,
clothes and
you're
a
right.
toothbrush for Taylor. In the trash, police also found several art projects, which police assumed had been made by Taylor. One of the projects was a handmade card from Taylor to her mother. Why Brianna didn't want these items, especially when her daughter was missing, was a mystery. There was also still the
That
issue of what was
doesn't make
discovered in the
sense.
closet in Brianna's apartment. To say it was disturbing would be a massive understatement. One of the first things investigators noticed was a foul odor emanating from the space. It was impossible to say if this was a result of more feces found inside or the mysterious stains covering the walls and carpets. It seems a minor effort had been made to control the smell by
human
sprinkling
feces.
baking soda on the rug. Police took multiple DNA swabs from the inside of the closet, collecting samples from the walls, floors, and each stain. It would take time to receive DNA results, so they also conducted a field test to determine if any of the stains were human blood. Dismayingly, while the swabs didn't immediately indicate blood, many of the stains on the walls reacted when sprayed with luminol. Fearing the worst, police opted to have a cadaver dog brought to the apartment. However, the smell of feces and trash was so overwhelming that the dog was unable to effectively alert. Police resorted to ripping out the carpet from the closet and taking it outside. In the fresh air, the dog was much more effective and alerted on the carpet right away, indicating that at least some of the stains came from human remains. This wasn't the only area that got a response. When cadaver dogs were brought to Brianna's car, they alerted in no less than 3 areas: the driver's seat, the rear seats, and trunk. When police took a closer look at the trunk of the car, they noticed that there was an unknown whitish residue on the interior. They also found a broken fingernail and an air freshener jammed into the trunk lid, which likely came from the package found in the Ivy Street house. The vehicle had a pervasive scent of cleaning chemicals. Despite the car wash, they also located some reddish dirt on the underside of the vehicle that matched the soil on the dirt road in Alabama. There was now no way to deny it. This was no longer a missing persons case, but rather an investigation into a death. Brianna's mother had feared this outcome all along.
I want your honest opinion on what you think is wrong.
Okay. To be honest, I think she flipped the switch.
What would wrong to make her flip the switch?
Does she have a temper problem?
I never witnessed it.
Are you aware of it though, whether you witnessed it or not?
Mm-hmm.
Are you aware of it? Of her having a temper problem, even though you're saying you haven't witnessed it? Are you aware that she has one? What make you think she flipped the switch?
So I would say just speaking with her dad.
Hey, happy Memorial Day weekend.
No, he just said, she gets angry at like the simple things. He just asked her to tell his girlfriend thank you, and she got so mad that she just blocked her on all social media and completely stopped talking.
That's insane.
Police planned to place Brianna under arrest on November 12th, following a final gruesome discovery. The charges she faced at this time were child neglect and providing false information to law enforcement officials. Her chief was sent to pick her up on base and bring her to the police station for booking. However, no matter what he may have expected, what happens next is so shocking it must have shaken him to the core.
hate watching bad news and stuff like that on the news, and I hate going back and forth with it for everything that's going on. But now they're saying that you're a person of interest now. I mean, oh, shit. Open the door. Open the door. Go. Oh shit. You all right? Should I have some napkins or something? You okay? Yeah, take that.
Did she like just now realize that she's getting caught, or what? Or is she trying to get out of it?
Let's take a sip.
Oh no. Should I not show this? Trigger warning, I guess.
It was quickly becoming obvious that something was wrong with Brianna, but the chief could not have possibly predicted how dire the situation was about to become.
I don't know why. I don't know why exactly they would say something like that. You need to go back to your room and lay down and everything. Say it again. Hey, you gotta say
Did she
something.
take a pill or something?
You need to go to medical.
What is happening?
Williams, are you okay?
Call somebody? Stop just sitting there.
You need to go to medical. Want me to take you?
Yes, she needs to go to medical. Don't ask anymore. Just go.
There was only so long the chief could wait for a coherent answer before he decided he needed to take action, and it wasn't a moment too soon.
You
because
probably
what was
should have done
coming
it
would
about
likely
10
stay
seconds
with him
ago.
for the rest of his career, if not his life.
Sorry. Take it to the ER. All right. Oh, shit. You not Williams, talk to me, Williams, talk to me.
Just minutes later, as the pair were en route to the hospital, the worst happened.
Need Narcan. Something.
Faint pulse. Faint pulse.
That's what it looks like. Oh, now she's seizing.
No.
Yeah,
no.
probably an OD.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Run it. Oh. no, 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 no. You're not.
This poor guy.
No, 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 no. Fuck. Come on, come on.
She's
Go on,
aspirating.
get like that. Come on. Shot.
The chief arrived at the Navy base emergency room just moments after Brianna's massive seizure, and she was still deemed to be in critical condition. There was only so much the doctors could do without knowing what was wrong with her. Brianna slipped into
What am
a
I supposed to
coma
read the
and
top
was
of?
placed on life support. Her condition was determined to be unstable. While Brianna's fate was up in the
What are you
air,
talking about?
elsewhere, other questions pertaining to the investigation were finally being answered. Police finished downloading the GPS data from Brianna's car. It confirmed what they suspected based on her phone records, showing that she had made 3 back-and-forth trips to the Linden, Alabama area between October 31st and the very early hours of November 3rd. Police retrieved video of Brianna getting gas along the route she took, though it was impossible
Oh, there was a
to tell
note.
if
Hold
Taylor
on. I'm
was
going to go back to it. Brianna's experiencing a momentary seizure and is still alive. Okay. Yes, that is important information.
Brianna's fate was up in the air. Elsewhere, other questions pertaining to the investigation were finally being answered. Police finished downloading the GPS data from Brianna's car. It confirmed what they suspected based on her phone records, showing that she had made 3 back-and-forth trips to the Linden, Alabama area between October 31st and the very early hours of November 3rd. Police retrieved video of Brianna getting gas along the route she took, though it was impossible to tell if Taylor was in the car with her due to the vehicle's tinted windows. They also found evidence that Brianna had stopped at a car wash on November 4th. Security footage from the business didn't show anyone else in the car with her. Most significantly, the GPS proved that Brianna's mother, Carissa, had been telling the truth. The GPS showed that
Welcome
while
to the
Brianna
stream.
had gotten close to
This
her
chick is
mother's
pissing me
residence,
off.
she had not driven there. It also showed that on her final trip to Alabama, she'd spent almost 20 minutes on
I'll
an
be pretty
out-of-the-way
pissed
dirt
if
road
she doesn't have
and
to
wasn't
face
far from the
the
cemetery
consequences
where
of her
Brianna's
actions.
grandmother was buried. Obviously, police wanted to know why, and assembled a search team consisting of police, medical professionals, and dogs to go and search just outside Linden, Alabama for themselves. The area was divided into quadrants to be excavated and sifted through. While a cadaver dog searched the area, it didn't take long for the investigators to uncover some tragic results. Partially buried in a shallow grave, police found a trash bag wrapped in a shower curtain.
Damn, they went the
children's
extra mile
t-shirt
to find
covered in
this.
decomposition
Good job.
stains. But it was about to get worse. Just yards away, the first bones and bone fragments were found. Most of the skull was found a short distance away, along with a clump of human hair that might have been Taylor's. The remains had been scattered and seriously damaged by animal activity. As a result, police were only able to recover a small portion of what they suspected to be Taylor's body. However, they would have to wait on DNA testing to prove it, since the remains were almost completely skeletal. Police were pretty sure about how the body came to be in Alabama, but the only person who could confirm their theory was Brianna, and she remained in critical condition. A search of Brianna's quarters on the Navy base led investigators to believe that Brianna had ingested laundry detergent. Once they knew what they were treating her for,
So
doctors
she really
were able
did
to more effectively
try to take the coward's
intervene
way out.
and
You're not
saved
wrong.
Brianna's life. Once she was discharged from the hospital, she was brought back to the police station and given one more chance to tell her side of the story.
You need to make coffee or anything? You want coffee? Soda, water? Nothing? Okay.
Just like before, Brianna quickly made herself as comfortable as possible and appeared to try to go to sleep. This time, though, she only had to wait about 20 minutes before detectives came in to talk with her.
Brianna?
Is that her mom?
Good morning.
Oh, no.
I need you to sit up and I'm going to go
Saw the hair and
okay?
assumed.
Then I'm going to go over the rest of your rights with you, okay? And I want you to just acknowledge that you understand. You do not have to make a statement or say anything.
Yeah.
You understand that? I'm going to need a yes or no, okay? Is that a yes? Okay.
Not Tide Pods. The whole detergent bottle.
Once again.
Just drank straight liquid detergent.
The nurse assist you with your throat issue that you were telling me about at the hospital?
A little bit. Does it feel better today? Not complete.
Are you normally just quiet all the time, just real low key, don't do a lot of talking? I am too. I'm kind of shy. Can you tell? Can you tell?
This guy is mad.
First, we need to have a good conversation, so I'm gonna need you to sit up from that thing over there and stop leaning on that wall and talk to me, okay? Look at me when I'm talking. We've had an investigation going on for a while. Our investigation has led us to some things in Alabama, okay? And what we need to do today with you is we need to talk about what's going on out there. Now, where in Alabama are you from?
No, she does deserve care. We want to make sure she's alive and has to suffer with the
Yes?
thoughts of what she did.
You gotta say yes or no to me, okay?
Poop, poop, pee,
I
pee.
can't have a head dialogue.
Hey, what's
we
up,
can't have
Sean?
misunderstanding. Are you from
I'm
Alabama?
streaming.
Oh.
Hence why I'm in the stream
wanna
room,
talk?
you weirdo.
Okay.
Oh.
You're tired?
You
You
just
don't want
hang
to
on
talk?
here. Some...
So you don't want to talk
Well,
to
that's
the
why I
police at all?
made that offer in stream.
Okay.
With that anticlimactic end
I'm
to the
watching,
interview, Brianna
Explore With
followed
Us
her
stuff.
pattern of behavior throughout the case and went back to sleep.
So
Ultimately,
no
police didn't
video
need Brianna's
games?
cooperation
not
in
at
order
the
to
moment.
answer their remaining questions.
What time
4
do you think
days
you're gonna be
after
done?
this failed
About
attempt to speak with Brianna,
7:30
on November
is when I plan on
25th,
being done.
DNA testing
So about
proved
an
the
hour.
You're an
remains found
hour
in the
ahead of
Alabama
me.
woods.
Yeah, a
belonged
little
to
over an
Taylor.
hour from now.
As a
Yeah.
result, Brianna was now
Right.
facing charges
All
of
right,
murder.
later.
Due to the poor condition of the remains and the fact that the searchers were only able to recover about 10% of Taylor's skeleton, it was impossible to determine a cause of death. However, analysis of her tooth enamel and skull showed evidence of serious malnutrition. They also couldn't provide an exact time of death and were only able to say that the little girl had passed anywhere from several weeks to several months ago, between May and November 2019. Given that the rate of decomposition is dependent on the size of the human and environmental factors, decomposition can start as early as 24 hours after death or as late as 72 hours after death. In conditions where the body isn't exposed to the sun and is in a climate-controlled environment, it would take at least 4 weeks for the body to begin to skeletonize. In this particular case, Taylor was a small, malnourished child and covered with a plastic shower curtain. This would slow down the rate of decomposition by
also
locking
wanna
in
know
moisture
what she
and
did, like
protecting
how
the
she
remains
killed her.
from bugs and direct sunlight. The issue of knowing the rate of
no
decomposition
video
in this
games right
case
now.
is the variable of animal activity, which could expose the remains to the elements at different rates. If her remains had no indication of animal activity, were wrapped in plastic and placed in the shallow grave shortly after time of death, it could take over 30 days to begin to see skeletonization. It's a very real possibility that the little girl starved to death, locked in a closet by her mother and left to waste away in filth. The reason for the stains on the closet walls would remain a mystery, though, without a determined cause of death. In September 2022, Brianna pled guilty to second-degree murder. Though her attorney repeatedly requested she face a reduced sentence due to her exemplary military record, she was sentenced to life
I
in
don't give a
prison.
fuck about
Though her
her
incarceration will do nothing to
military
bring her
record.
daughter
Sorry,
back,
excuse my
at
French.
least justice for the innocent little girl was served.
Okay, so we don't know how she died. We just know that she died. That's really sad, though, regardless. All right, we're going to go to some happier content now. We're going to go with Code Blue Cam, where things are usually funny. We'll start with this one.
In early 2023.
All right, give me 2 seconds. I need to decompress. And talk about it for a minute. Yeah, I have a feeling that's what happened, but I'm going to hope that that's not the case. I think what I said at the beginning, that I think she probably just locked her child in the room and left her there for a long time, is what happened. And that's disgusting. And that shit is unforgivable. I think murder in the second degree is even too light a sentence. Unless that carries a life in prison. I don't know, but she definitely does not deserve to see the light of day. But yeah. All right, I'll see you later, Days. I'll send everybody your way when I'm done. But yeah. Well, did she admit to leaving her daughter in there and letting her starve to death? Because they said malnourished, not starved. So I'm assuming that I don't know how she actually died. He's at the end. Yeah, that'd be great. I need something to unintentionally cheer me up. Nah, I'm just gonna play some cop stuff because knowing Lauren, she's just gonna send me Thorin some thirst shit. I'm kidding. Yeah. All right. Anyway, to police hilarity, hopefully.
Detectives received a crime
The
stopper.
name on the case was not that.
Find where I am.
Crap,
You
that's
will-
not what I want. I need this. This is what I was looking for. It was Brianna Williams, and Taylor Williams was the daughter that died. If you want to find out for me, that'd be awesome. I accidentally opened that
In
a
early
different window.
2023,
What a weirdo.
detectives received a Crime Stopper tip that a store employee was selling drugs at the Treasure Coast Square Mall in Jensen Beach, Florida. A 27-year-old male named Patrick thought it was wise to launch a side hustle within Zoomies, where he sold hallucinogens and other unconventional items not approved by Zoomies to customers of all ages. As per the Martin County Sheriff's Office, Patrick had been selling mushrooms for a couple months in the store. Undercover detectives initially spoke with Patrick at the store. Later, they returned on 2 separate occasions and purchased psilocybin mushrooms from him. On September 1st, Patrick's rapidly
Let's go.
expanding enterprise would soon face its abrupt downfall.
Neglect. Gotcha. I saw what you sent. I'm good. I'm ignoring the palate cleanser. I already told you I'm not a big fan of moist.
What's up, man? Patrick, how are you, buddy? What up? Patrick. You're gonna put your hands behind your back.
Uh-oh.
We'll explain everything in a second, okay? You're set. Mine's double off. You got him. I got him. Here. Just use my. Hello, how are you? Good. Where's his black backpack?
What's up?
He's got a black backpack. Is this his? This one's his? Thank you. Alright, man, I'm just gonna double walk these on you,
Good
okay?
music
So
in
don't
the
walk
store.
up on you, okay? Yep. We'll explain everything to you here in a minute, alright? Do you have anything in your pocket that's gonna stick me, hurt me, anything like
It's
that?
like a Spencer's?
Oh, none of sticking. You, where's your black backpack at? My black backpack? Yeah. You got it. Got it.
Upon searching his bag, they discovered a 30-gram plastic Ziploc bag containing mushrooms that tested positive for psilocybin.
Hey, what's up, Raging Tomato? No problem. I appreciate you stopping in.
What's up?
Make sure you hit that like button.
He'll be able to make phone calls too when he gets to the office, alright?
Appreciate you.
Just walk out. Thank you.
That was a good interview. Absolutely. I had fun dropping by after it was over. Always do. Seeing all these food places is making me hungry again. I just ate a little bit ago. Asian chow?
Go out and get a lunch, okay? Okay.
I should have went to the mall.
We are just outside the movie theaters are.
Big clock chasing Smokey. Damn.
I'll do that. Anybody got their work phone on them?
It's not a nice one. Speaking of which, One Above All is a streamer. And so is Sarah. And they both have channels. I will find them real quick and link them. Because they are great people and my friends.
Okay. I'm on the other side. Okay. You're gonna go in the front seat, alright? Alright. you're just going back to the office?
Yeah.
There is one above alls. There you go.
Can you pull
Please,
police
if
service
you're
call
looking for
Zoomies,
some fun
right now,
content.
10:15, 51 to SID.
One above all does some like
He was
retro
subsequently
gaming
taken to the
stuff,
police
and
department for an
Sarah the
interview
Raging
regarding
Tomato
the
does a
events
lot
that
of
had taken place.
panel type content.
Yep.
And she just recently did an interview with Andrew of The Crucible. Yes. Sorry, I was talking and I missed part of this.
He was subsequently taken to.
Yeah, Brianna got dishonorably discharged and... Oh, is it life in prison? Good. It just said second-degree murder, so I didn't see the sentencing. Thank you for that. Appreciate that.
To the police department for an interview regarding the events that had taken place.
Either that or I just stopped paying attention for a minute when they said it.
Yep.
What's your name, dude? Patrick. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Obviously, we're here because you got yourself in a little bit of a pickle. Alright. Do you have any idea that I don't know if anyone explained anything to you yet or anything?
No.
So, months ago, we got complaints of you selling mushrooms, weed, just stuff to not only people coming in and out of the store, but also the juveniles. Okay?
Oof.
Does any of this ring a bell at all?
Sold drugs to
You don't
kids.
sell anything? Nothing at all?
No.
Okay. Is that what you're going to stick with?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, you had a black bag with you today.
Yes.
Is that your back bag?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what was inside of it?
Yeah.
What was inside of it?
Keys. There were mushrooms inside the bag.
Do you use mushrooms?
Yes.
How much mushrooms do you use at a time?
I microdose them usually, but about a gram.
Now, what if I told you that we've been buying from you for a bit? So, does any of this ring a bell? Like, you've been selling, we've seen you, we've dealt with you.
We've been
Do
buying
you want
from
me
you
to
for a
elaborate,
bit.
like, refresh your mind a little?
If you want.
It's a little blurry. That's you in the store.
Mm-hmm.
That's you during a deal that we did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Do you have that outfit?
I do. I just got it.
Yeah. So, once again, that's you.
Oh,
We know for a
no.
fact you deal.
Okay.
So, do you do it to, like, help yourself with extra money, with financially, or help people
Obviously,
out,
why
or
the
what
hell
you do?
else would somebody deal?
Yeah, I don't do anything bad. Nothing that bad, so.
And I'm not saying that you're a bad person, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We get it. Like, hey, you give a little here, take a little there. It's for extra money, right? What I'm trying to understand is, number one, what the actual reason is for you to sell it. I'm not saying you're a bad dude. Like, you know, you don't look like a Pablo Escobar. Like, are you? I mean, I might be confused. Does anyone at the store know that you do for extra money, or
No.
no one else is involved with it?
Mm-mm.
How much do you sell at a time, dude?
Not much.
Well, what's not much? I mean, you had what? How much did you have with him? Anyone? How much did you have with him?
30 grams.
30 grams. I mean, that's typically how much would you sell that for?
Not much.
What's not much?
$160.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot for $160. Like, $160 is pretty cheap compared to what I thought an ounce of mushrooms would be.
Partially for the money, but at the same time, mushrooms for a lot of people are medicine and they help a lot of people with a lot of issues, so I don't really need too much money. So
How much would you get that for if you could sell it for $160?
How much would I get that for?
Mm-hmm.
Not much.
What's not much?
50, 60.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're making like $100 profit. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm assuming if you buy it in bulk, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna get a good deal.
I don't really deal with mushrooms too much.
No?
No, it's fairly recent that it's been selling much, and clearly this is why.
Yeah.
I guess shrooms aren't very expensive.
A year in November.
Have you been doing it the whole time
If
there?
30 grams is about 160
How long have you been
bucks.
selling out of the store?
You microdose probably a gram a day,
you
he
see
said.
what the issue here is, right? Like, how
It's
big
30
of a
days for
clientele you
160
have
bucks. That's
not much.
One of the cheaper habits to get into, I guess.
Well, the issue
The
obviously is
crayon
that
salads
we're
fuck off
here,
one.
obviously, so
yeah.
Patrick claimed that he had been engaging in the mushroom trade for approximately a year, seeing it as a strategic maneuver to expand his customer base discreetly within the realm of Zoomies.
How long have you been selling the mushrooms for?
Maybe like a year.
So you just started selling in the last 2 months at Zoomies, but you've been selling it for a year overall?
About.
Where do you typically get it
You're
from?
not wrong, Lauren.
Like locally?
Food
ethanol?
mushrooms are more expensive for sure.
You don't seem like a bad dude, man. It's just one of those things where you got caught up. Yeah. How much mushrooms do you think this dude has that you usually get it from?
He has? I'm not sure. He usually has like chocolate bars, but it's mainly weed that I get from him, but I've stocked up a long time ago on mushrooms, so that's why I kind of I used to take more myself, but after like a really bad trip, I stopped taking them as much. It was mainly for me at first, just to kind of stock up because they're hard to get.
Nice mushroom
The dude that you got
shirt.
in Port St. Lucie, you said he has bars.
Chocolate bars.
The stuff you had today wasn't chocolate bars.
Oh no, that's what I said. He usually has chocolate bars. I had gotten it a while ago.
Talking about
So
Zanny
that was
bars?
from a while ago from that same guy?
Yeah, those are pretty old in there.
Okay. Alright, just give me a second. Dude, let me just ask you though. So obviously, not only do people, tourists, whatever, just come in and randomly ask you, and you just kind of give it to them. What about like kids, like juveniles?
Oh no.
You don't deal with juveniles? Cause
I try my best. I mean, I don't ID people, but
like, because the issue that, like I said, the whole reason this started is because kids are getting banned.
I've never sold mushrooms to any kids.
So, juveniles.
You won't do anything that the government allows? I thought you just said you smoke
I
weed.
mean, like I said, I don't ID, but
Government allows that?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had anyone tell you that they've had a really bad trip or anything off the stuff you gave them?
No.
Never.
In most places.
But you've had yourself personally.
Well, I took way too many.
How much is way too many?
It was about 14 grams.
You took a whole 14 grams, just ate them?
Well, it's called, I don't want to go into the whole specifics.
No, I'm curious. This is me just
It's
learning
called
now.
lemon teching. Basically, if you grind up the mushrooms and put them in lemon juice, which is citric acid reacts to the psilocybin in the mushrooms, which it basically doubles the dose, but it shortens the trip. So where the trip you take 7 grams, the trip might last 8 hours. If you lemon tech 7 grams, you're gonna trip way harder, but it'll only be for like 2-3 hours.
Shit.
Right?
Yeah. So what do you
No
do?
idea
Like,
what
shut
he's talking
everything off
about.
and
I've
just
never
meditate?
tripped.
Well, that time I
this stuff doesn't make any sense to me.
I was in a really bad place at the time.
Yeah, I don't think they care that
so
much about him
I
selling it to the adults.
I did it in the dark.
But if he is selling to kids, that's a
I
problem.
like time travel. It was scary. I like partied with demon clown guys and stuff. It was fun. Yes. But that's again why I always tell people that you need to weigh it out and you need to know how much you take, because they can do that to you. But like I said before, it does help. I mean, it's obviously mushrooms are starting to be legalized throughout the country. It does help in a therapeutic sense.
No, I've heard that. I've definitely heard that. Where do you have your ounces?
I'd rather not answer that.
Okay, that's fine.
Real quick, was there anybody else working at Zoomies today, or is it just you?
I had one other worker.
So there's somebody there right now?
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause we walked out with you and didn't see anybody else in there. I want to make sure it's secure.
No, yeah, she's supposed to call somebody.
Okay. Alright.
So you don't want to say where the rest of it is?
I'd rather not.
Okay, I mean, yeah, we're right to say no. I just want to make sure that it's not laying around where someone can get to it or try it or a kid or anything like that.
Nope.
You plans to ever do this again?
To sell and stuff like that?
Yeah.
After if I get out of this, no, this is my...
Like you said, unfortunately, what really was I don't want to say bread and butter because that sounds like a terrible way to put it, but the most unfortunate part about this is that we were getting complaints that kids were getting hold of this and that kids were buying it.
That's just very
and when we say kids, but
I do like that the cops don't really seem to care that
just
much
as well as I
about
do, like,
adults.
It's hard to
buying
see or tell how old somebody is because sometimes
I'm very
dudes,
curious
girls,
about that. That's why I'm very curious about it, because most people, I mean, they're all seem to be adults to me. That's why I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Especially the mushrooms I have even when friends of mine ask, because I do have people.
That's going to be the first mistake that he made right there. He's saying, I don't sell to kids, especially the mushrooms. Well, if you especially don't sell mushrooms to kids, does that mean you only kind of don't sell weed to kids?
People are
that doesn't exactly compute. That's a pretty terrible warning right there.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
6'2".
So that means you do give drugs to kids.
How long have you been growing a beard?
It's been a while now, 6+ years.
Yeah, 6+ years. How old are you?
I'm 28, turning 28.
28. Okay, so I mean, like when you were in high school, did you have facial hair?
I have no, I definitely understand. I definitely understand that.
You probably could have walked into a gas station.
He's already talking way too much.
The funny part is that when I was underage, I never got ID'd, and as soon as I came of age, I got ID'd.
Usually how it happens.
Yeah, it was very.
Well, you know what I mean? Like it's hard.
No, I definitely understand that. I will say I have been very advocate for with anybody who ever asked me that I do not to give mushrooms.
I believe that. I don't believe you would
to anyone,
actually
because
do
as
something
somebody
like that.
who, like I said, tripped too bad, I understand that it could severely mess up your mental state.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, we're not saying you specifically went out and saw it.
No, I understand. Listen,
just
I
the unfortunate.
I did this. I fully understand the ramifications of my choices. I get it. But, however, if I could say one thing, I always made sure that mushrooms never went to kids.
Of course. Of course. No, I understand what you're saying, man. Does like your trips, when you go on a trip, is it like always the same, or is it something different each time?
I would say so. That one time was the only time I ever saw anything that wasn't there. All the other times, it's usually just, things
Isn't that
are
kinda
just
what you
kind of
want,
moving
though?
and
You wanna
colors
find things that
moving.
are there?
Like on that 70s show, kind of?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you look at your phone and everything's dancing around. It's usually pretty fun until you abuse it to the point where you take way too much. And then it's your own. Like I said, I saw like crazy demon clowns and stuff that I time traveled with.
Right? Like
Time travel. Nice.
Patrick
Time
was charged with felony
traveling
counts of
evil
possession
clowns.
of a controlled substance, ×2. Sell,
That's
manufacture,
really
distribute,
weird.
Schedule 1, 3, or 4 drugs, ×2. And unlawful use of a two-way communication device, ×2.
What?
Lastly, his bond was set at $120,000. Head over to codebluecam.com and check out our...
Alright. That was okay, a video. Not super funny. I like the drunks better. We still got a lot of videos that I have not watched yet. Let's do this one.
In May 2022,
Drunk women are always the
officers
funniest.
were dispatched to a restaurant for a disorderly female in Wyandotte, Michigan. The staff stated a 30-year-old female named Jessica broke a glass and screamed at employees. About 30 minutes later, officers were dispatched again, this time to a park, in response to a potential intoxicated female who was barefoot. Upon arrival, they observed Jessica seated against a tree in the park, barefoot, shedding tears, and appeared distraught.
Hey, you okay? What's going on? Hey, you alright? Which police department? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, you okay?
I'm okay.
Well, what's going on? Obviously something's going on.
Yeah, Diesel?
Can we help you? I mean, what's...
Yeah, if you can get his son to come over here and treat me like 2128. He's...
Did you have, is that your boyfriend or husband?
No, he's not my boyfriend.
Okay.
No.
No, he's not my boyfriend.
No, actually, he's not my husband. I shouldn't say he's not my boyfriend. He's not my husband.
Were you guys at Portofino?
Yes.
And what happened?
I got irritated because I got drunk and I wanted to go home and he wanted to hang out with his family and I asked him, I told him I didn't feel good and I wanted to go home and he kept screaming at me that I was a drunk and that...
Do you have anyone that can come get you? Because obviously...
Unfortunately, I've been trying, but
nobody's answering the phone?
it's a loss.
Okay, who do you think could come get you?
Nobody, unless you would like to drive me home, I would more than appreciate it.
How'd you get up here?
I drove my own car, my little Mercedes. It's in the parking lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you don't have anyone that can come get you at all, huh? No friends? or family?
Unfortunately, I've been dialing the phone, but it's looking like it's a negative.
Despite the recommendation to call an Uber for herself, she refused and ordered that officers drive her to a specific location. But before we continue, let's hear a quick word from today's sponsor, Sonoran Desert Institute.
Sonoran
With
Desert
more than 350 million firearms in the U.S., the time has never been better to learn how to be a gunsmith. SDI offers online firearms technology education with hands-on labs.
We'll
and
watch
materials
it.
shipped right to your door.
We'll
Course
watch
topics
their,
range from AR-10,
advertisement.
AR-15, or 1911 armor or options to
We're watching
shooting,
their
sports
video.
management,
We might as well watch
ballistics,
their advertisement.
gunsmithing, and more. Get your education and turn your passion for firearms into a successful career. Click the link below to learn more.
Is there any way you can get maybe an Uber and then go stay at a hotel for the night?
Unfortunately, no. I believe I would like to stay at my own house that I pay for.
Okay, well, how are you going to get to your...
religiously every single day.
How are you going to get to your own house?
Well, you're you protect the public, right? So I'm sure you would like to protect me.
We would, and that's why we would like you to
Exactly.
get an
and
Uber
I have no
to...
other way to
Hey,
get
I'm
home
gonna
other than
pin
you
up the
at my residence.
Code Blue Camp page,
Well, we
since
would. We'll
they're
have to call an
graciously
Uber.
providing me with some content here.
We're not going to leave you out here. And do you have ID with you?
No.
What's your first name?
Due to her high level of intoxication and noticeable
Jessica.
detachment from reality, she presented a danger to herself and others.
I mean, you're the one who protects the law, so I'm pretty sure you
Weirdo.
should know more than me, but who knows?
Why are you cutting off like her forehead up?
You're talking to me like a
Oh,
child.
here it comes.
I'm not drunk. I'm completely sober. Would you like to ask me a question that?
You're not completely sober. You're the one that told us you drove here drunk.
I did not drive here drunk. I didn't tell you I drove here drunk.
You did.
No, I didn't. No, I walked here. Prove to me that I drove here drunk.
Hey.
Prove to me.
Calm
Prove
down.
it.
Ain't no way
Hey.
they believe in her that she's not drunk.
Guys.
You're swearing. You're yelling.
Okay. Then bring me to jail because you don't have proof that I drove here drunk. You lie. You lie, though.
All right, you're under arrest. Come on, get up. I'll grab her phone. But the good thing is we'll keep you. We got some place for you to stay tonight, so you can sober
Yeah,
up.
my daddy will be great to hear about both of them.
Yeah, good.
My daddy
Buddy
will
can't come
be
bond
great
you out
to
until
hear
you
about
sober
both
up.
of you. Yeah, that
Until you
doesn't work.
sober up. You can't be bonded out until you sober up.
I'm not trying to get bonded out.
Okay, well you'll be. I'll grab her phone.
All right, come on, walk this way.
Have you guys made contact with that female yet?
Yeah, we have one in custody.
That was misogynistic. He called her
I don't
hun.
know. Only you would know that.
How dare
Really?
he?
You guys have been watching me the whole time. You don't know.
You don't have any shoes over there. You have a phone.
I've been sitting there the whole time. I haven't moved, so you guys don't know where it went?
I have no idea what you did.
I'm so glad to know
I know where my
that.
shoes are.
Oh, no. I was not leaving. Y'all left my shoes. Hey, that's all on you guys. Hey.
Is this your car over here?
Y'all don't know.
We don't want your car to get stolen because we think your purse.
Really? You don't care all of a sudden my shoes? I don't have any shoes, but
Where's
you
your
care about
key?
my car?
Well, no, we want to make sure your keys aren't
Really?
lost
You
or anything like that.
Where?
have
Where
any-
is it? You don't
Where's
care
your-
about my shoes, but you care about my car.
You don't have a purse.
You don't have shoes. You don't have.
Yes, it was over there.
Do you have a purse? That's what we're trying to
Yes,
help
it
you.
was all over there along with my shoes.
At the
and you
tree,
guys
there
are
was only your
robbing me
phone.
of everything.
We only seen your
No,
phone. Okay.
Oh no, I couldn't
Okay,
see
Jessica,
anything else
relax.
because
We'll go over
they
there
were
and
only
look.
showing the top of her head,
We
so
just
they
are
might have
asking
been
you.
there.
We don't know. We weren't here. We don't
And
know.
I don't deserve to be.
We treat you with nothing respect. You've been yelling at us and swearing at us. And
Really?
you know
Because
what?
I'm handcuffed
It's probably
for
not
no
because
reason.
you're probably normally not like this
You're
alcohol.
handcuffed because
It
you're
is.
drunk.
And I'm not even drunk.
So
I'm
relax.
just lost my
You're drunk.
boyfriend.
Let's see how drunk.
I know.
I just lost my boyfriend. This is why I'm single.
You want to open the back door there? Let's get her in there. All right, come over here. All right, come on. Go ahead, have a seat. We'll have her take a seat.
Yeah, but I managed to figure out how to get up on.
Good job.
Yeah, but you didn't figure it out. But I'm so wasted.
I agree.
Yeah, that's for you. You're ignorant.
She surprisingly agreed to a preliminary breath test, which resulted in 0.20.
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Blow out. Exhale. Okay. You missed the whole tube. I thought you were.
I keep trying. Quit yelling at me.
I'm not yelling at you.
But you
This
are.
is yelling at you. I'm not yelling. See?
Damn.
I
Let me help you
can't
out.
see the difference.
That's why
no,
you're shit
not
faced.
at
You're
all.
.20.
Sheesh.
Why don't you guys just run over there and look for a purse? It's right. We found her. Oh, you found it?
Oh yeah, Daddy.
Oh, okay.
Why did
She
you
didn't even know
want
where it
that,
was.
Pink
She thought they were
Boberto?
over there. Okay, this is her stuff.
Hi, Pink Boberto. How you doing?
I don't know. It
Welcome
sounds
to
like
the
I mean
stream.
they gave us that call earlier. She admitted she was there. Got in a fight with her boyfriend. Said she's a drunk or something, and she got mad and she was acting like with us.
She like broke a bottle and they already cleaned it up.
She's
so.
just acting disorderly. She's like, yeah.
But there's no charges over there. A glass that was already broken and she
Okay, so there wasn't a purse by the tree. She
Yeah,
lied.
she was just out of control, man.
Yeah, and I guess she kind of was slapping at a worker, but he's like, no, I don't want to do anything. Like I was just holding her back. She was just trying to do it.
Oh, she's out of control.
But yeah.
People are flagging us down.
And then I was like, okay, I'll just
Because
go
we were
check
right
out.
here. Yeah, we pulled in. We were like watching, and then she was by a tree. She was standing by a tree.
Berto
before
is the
pointing,
best
so we were
Mario
good.
Brothers
We found
character
your
for the
purse,
record.
Jessica, she's got it.
Hey,
Jessica, you can't
turn
try to
around in that
escape.
seat.
Jessica, you can't be doing that, or we're gonna have to spray you, and we do not want to do that.
Go ahead.
But it's
We
only
don't
in
want
Mario
to.
2, so it's not fair.
No,
Deserves to have more
can't be doing that.
appearances.
There you go.
Anything that spits eggs out of its mouth is my hero.
Yeah, you want a kiss?
What the
I
hell?
doubt it.
She broke a glass, right?
through a glass.
Wow, she really did just break up with her boyfriend, didn't she? Oh, me too. Just laughing at drunk people now. I did watch a very sad case earlier.
Said you don't need air?
But
I'm just trying to give you air. Help you out.
if you want to start at the beginning, I was watching the case of like this military chick who neglected her daughter. It was sad. This is funny in comparison.
God and life is so funny.
So do I, yeah.
It's so funny. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Are you sure she's just drunk?
No, and he makes examples, and you all get one.
She was then transported to the jail.
What is
where
she
continued to be
on?
a problem.
Oh, please, all of a sudden you care about me? Jeez.
I'm gonna close this.
Excuse me, I would really... No, just my passport is in
Oh, wait, yeah, there it is.
my coach clutch.
She's got
it's
it.
a zipper. I have no problem telling you where, not that one.
Nope, she got your passport right
Okay, good deal.
there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, money.
Anything to clear anything up.
Do you have any money?
You're welcome.
Thank you. Do you have any money
Yeah.
here?
What's that?
Money?
Maybe a few dollars from Canada, but other than that, I sincerely
From Canada?
Alright, calm down. Okay, spread your feet for me. Oh my god.
Well, you said
She's on estrogen, bro.
Put your hand on the wall.
Oh, jeez.
Don't worry, I never do.
She is
Alright.
definitely something. She's something.
You're not going to be able to get up. Yeah, it's a special bracelet. It costs like $15,000. So unless you can like have like something to get it off.
Well, you better take it off or we're going to have to cut it.
I can't take it off, so please do cut it.
It doesn't come off?
It's garbage. Cut it. No, cut it! Cut it!
What the hell is she doing?
Relax.
Cut
Make
it.
a skin your face. Make a
No.
skin.
No.
I don't want to cut it. Just take it off. What's this thing right here? Do you ever see one of these?
Yeah, you need a... Like,
Security
yeah.
redirect.
Can you put your
Like
name
you
in
care.
there? I do care.
No, just I just told you to cut it. Oh, I don't know you.
Let me get something to take that off.
God. Yeah, I think I got all I can to gauge who you are. Go ahead and cut it.
Calm down.
He didn't hear me. I was just making sure. Oh, really? But you couldn't figure out how to figure out my things, so we could all assume shit, right? Quit talking to me like
Wow.
I'm stupid, and you guys are the only ones who are smart. Yeah, you just did.
So quit doing
But you guys are still
These
getting
mood
turned
swings.
away.
Good God.
You got it?
People. People.
While being held in the cell for
People
detox,
food?
she began
What?
to go haywire. According to reports,
She's eating
jail
that
staff
long
later
pig?
observed Jessica on camera attempting to fold and stuff her sleeping mat in the toilet.
What is so special about that?
flushing
Why
it
is
in
it
an
so
effort
hard to get
flood
off?
The cell. Subsequently, she climbed onto the sink, took off her dress.
I now
and
want to
placed
try
it
to figure
around
out how
her
to do
neck
that.
while simultaneously trying to loop it around the light fixture
What
on the
the
ceiling,
hell?
which ended up getting damaged. When jail staff responded to remove her from
She
the
tried
sink,
to hang herself
Jessica
with her
began to
dress?
punch at several of them. In response, she was gifted
No
pepper
way.
spray to the facial area. She was then placed into another cell without her clothes, blanket, or sleeping mat until she was calm enough to have them back. After an hour of constant shit, she calmly agreed to use the blanket in the
She
correct
tried to
manner.
take the coward's way out too.
Jessica was charged with misdemeanor counts of disorderly conduct and resisting obstructing an officer. She also received citations for her behavior in the cell, light damages, striking 2 jailers, and causing a disturbance in the jail area.
Jesus.
In the end, the misdemeanor charges were dismissed.
She went
was
full
given a year
retard.
of
You never go
probation.
full retard.
Head over to CodaBlueCam.com.
Look at me like I'm
and check out our
stupid.
great selection of quality-made merch.
I wonder
that
why they
won't
were looking at you
disappoint.
like you're stupid. We all know now. Gifted pepper spray to the face. Yeah, that was a good line. I agree. I hate that I'm slightly behind. Damn it. What do we want to watch next? The lovely effects
On
of
May
alcohol.
14th, 2023.
Sounds like a good
Police were
one.
dispatched to a welfare check at a bar in West Salem, Wisconsin. The bartender reported that an unknown male entered the bar and promptly collapsed to the floor. Upon arrival, the officers observed a 21-year-old male named Tristan, extremely intoxicated.
Hi. What's going
Oh,
on?
never mind. I've already watched this one.
I just talking to you. It sounds like
I watched this last time we did this. Never mind. I'll find something different. Let's go with this one.
On May 22nd, 2023, officers were dispatched to a disturbance call at Farm and Fleet in Onalaska, Wisconsin. Staff advised there was a male and female in the store threatening to punch employees. While en route, officers received updates that the male was still shouting at employees and they both had placed merchandise into a cart. The 23-year-old male and 32-year-old female were soon recognized.
It's like somebody
as Dakota
might have
and Kara,
sent me
both of
videos,
whom
but I'm
have
not
a
using
prior
those yet.
history of interactions with law enforcement.
Back up! Back up!
I might need to go back and look and see what you sent.
I let go! I let go when you guys told me to!
No, you didn't.
Bullshit!
Can you sit up?
The employees stated they were monitoring Dakota and Kara due to suspicions of their involvement in several prior thefts at the store. But before we continue, let's hear from today's sponsor, LAS Concealment. LAS Concealment crafts top-tier holsters for both everyday carriers and avid shooters, featuring precision-formed Kydex gear field-tested by Special Forces. Explore various styles, inside or outside the waistband, to discover your ideal fit. Add your personal touch with a variety of designing options.
I have to go back and see
like
what
my
Lauren
Ronin
sent me. I
3.0,
didn't actually
featuring a
look to see
striking
what she
carbon
sent.
fiber front
She did
and
send
an
me
elegant
Tears
thin
Zoo. I
blue
could have
line
watched
flag
that.
on the back. Explore LAS
Oh, you did send me a couple
Concealment,
code
proudly
blue
made in the
cams.
USA for the
Whoops.
finest in the industry. Upon
My
arrival,
bad.
Dakota had just exited the store and was seen walking away.
And you sent me something to use for
Yeah, there's an issue.
creeps as
Sit in
well.
front of my car.
Don't worry, this is only the first
Threatened
episode
two
of this. We'll be
employees?
doing more of this.
Stop. Get back here.
I might do it on
Take
Fridays. I
your
might
hand out
just
of
start a
your
little
pocket.
earlier than this, though.
Hands on the car.
What am I doing?
Hands
I'm
on the
on
car.
arrest?
You're detained.
For what?
Hands on the car. You have any weapons on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're reaching in your pocket. You got brass knuckles. You're threatening to hit people. You got a grinder in there. Yeah. And you got a switchblade on you.
Hey, I told you I had freaking that.
Where's the girl you were with?
Why? She didn't do anything.
She's still with you, so.
You got anything else on you?
The cop just
Just
said
watch and
she's
let me know when
cute.
she
I
comes
heard
out.
it.
You can go ahead and relax.
They cut it off, but he said
But
she's
you're going to
cute.
talk to me. What's going on today?
They were following me around in the store, and I asked them to please stop, and they wouldn't. And then you start making smart-ass comments. And that's when I freaking was like, dude, if you keep following me around, I feel threatened. I literally said that. I got a video recording of him being a smart-ass, and I told him, I said, I'll just start pressing charges. I said, I'm going to open up a case. Like,
So-
and I told him, I said, quit following me, because he was like literally like closer than me and you are right now. And that's when I told him, I said, dude, if you don't get out of my face, I'm gonna knuckle dust you.
Okay.
And I admit
Knuckle
that.
dust
So
him.
you were upset because
That's
you
a-
felt like
that's
they
a
were following
term.
you
They were.
because of the way you looked. And
Yes.
Okay.
They were profiling
Me too. They're
Hell,
relaxing. They're not too like.
I
They
love
don't get me
them. I've never
antsy.
seen-
They don't make me
That
want
makes
to fight
sense to me.
people.
I apologize.
Like
I
the
have
last
a hard
one.
time with authorities because I was raised on the streets.
Okay.
So I apologize.
See, I've never met you before.
Right.
Okay, so
Yep.
we're cool, right?
Same.
But I still need to get your side of the story, boss.
And
there's
Code
a
Blue
reason
Cam's
that you
actually
threatened
pretty
to punch
chill.
someone, right?
Yeah. Like, and I know it wasn't right, and that's why I started to walk out.
So far, at
They
least.
kept following me, and that's when I feel caged and trapped, I tend to lash out.
Can you see why I take the
Yeah.
means that I do when you start walking away, you put your hand in your pocket, you end up having brass
Hope everybody's
knuckles,
having a good
switchblade.
Memorial Day weekend, and
I apologize.
hope everybody has their
She's not
plans and
gonna
is
have
ready to
trouble.
do some fun stuff.
Curious. Cara? You guys have no contact or something? Or you guys are good?
It's gonna be a fun weekend.
Convicted felon?
I think I'm going out to a cookout tomorrow, so I
What are you
probably
doing with
won't
the
be
knuckle
here.
dusters and the switchblade then, man?
We'll find out.
I've been jumped at Squirrel Park before, so I keep them as protection.
Wait, are you telling me this kid's in high school?
Yeah, we still gotta go find her. Yeah, if you want to stay out here with him, he's not really being very cooperative, so I can run inside.
You see why that heightens my concern though when your hand goes directly into the pocket that has weapons in it? Okay. I wasn't trying to be a dick about it all, right? I have a
That's
reason
pretty
for it.
dumb.
Yeah.
They said they're gonna watch for her to come out, but she hasn't yet.
Yeah, we can break it down. We can figure this all out. What's your name? Dakota. So obviously we got some stuff to figure out, and we'll go from there.
While the one officer stayed with Dakota, the other went to speak with the manager, who led them to Kara's last known location.
So the girl's wearing a red bandana, white shorts.
Yeah. White shirt and denim shorts, but bright red high top shoes.
Bright red. Gotcha.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah, I think so.
That's good.
What are you guys doing buying all the air pistols?
For my cousin.
For your cousin? Big airsofter?
Yeah. Do you know him?
Yeah. Dakota. Yeah, he's definitely gonna steal something. So.
They were here a couple of weeks ago when we talked to them.
I'm guessing at a minimum you're not going to be allowed back in the store. Okay?
Eventually, he observed Kara start to run towards the automotive exit with 2 full bags of merchandise.
There she is. Going out the door.
32623. She's trying to get out the exit door.
Here, come sit in my car. Yep, you're detained right now. And so I don't have to put you in handcuffs?
Okay. Hey, ma'am, how are you? Hey, stop. Stop. She's running. Stop. Drop it.
Keep your hands off of me.
Drop it.
Oh gosh,
Turn around.
okay, stop,
Turn around.
stop! Baby! I stopped, please, I stopped!
Homie didn't even care. Homie's just like, nah, I'm getting in the car. We're good.
Where's this?
It's already over. Send me something spicy? Oh god. Is it a pepper? I've seen this.
Kara, you good to sit?
Yeah, I saw that
Injured
one.
at all?
Although Law and Crime Network are gonna be careful because they sue
bend your
people for
legs
using
and
their
sit up?
stuff.
I didn't hear what you said. What? Why'd you run?
Nick or
Can I
Kata
sit you
got
up in this
sued by
chair?
them. I'm pretty sure it's Law and Crime Network. I could be wrong on the which channel
I'm
it
gonna sit
was.
you up, Kara, okay? You can sit in the chair. I need your help. You gotta get up.
Come on, Kara, don't do this.
Don't steal none, won't be none.
Can you work with me a little bit?
I want to talk to
Just sit. Kara,
Dakota,
just sit.
He's detained right now, so.
Where is he?
In my car.
Why?
Because you guys were causing issues in the store.
No, he was
You guys were stealing shit. What do you expect?
They're allowed to follow you guys through the
I
store.
know, yeah, it's hot and hell in here. Come on.
Were you trying to steal this stuff?
Yeah, don't use Law and Crime.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
We good.
There's nothing in there.
I'm just making sure.
There's nothing in there.
Are you allowed to scan stuff right here? Can you figure out how much the stuff is?
Can I have a cup of water, please?
Nah, I don't look that much into it.
Water, please?
Just stop.
You can't.
Holy shit.
Okay. Need a cup of water? Yeah, I'll get you one sec. It's in your purse?
You trying to steal a
Where's your
gun?
purse? Oh.
Alright, Kara, because you're detained right now and in handcuffs, I'm going to read you something. Okay? Yep, we'll get to that. Alright? Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be
Can we
used
fill it up
against
more?
you in court. Or I'll give you.
It's out. I'm gonna go get some more.
There's only ice.
You want the ice instead of the water?
Are you listening to me?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know what my rights are. You know what to tell me.
Well, I have to read them to you. Okay? So I'm going to start over. Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say
Oh,
can and will be used
airsoft.
against you in
Okay,
court.
never
You have the
mind.
right to talk to a lawyer. You
That-
cannot afford a lawyer, and you decide to start answering.
That's
do you
less
understand your rights?
sus. Okay. What's up,
Are you willing to
Resto?
answer
How you
questions
doing?
at
Thanks
this
for
time?
stopping by.
Okay. What do you mean?
Make sure you
when
hit that like
say
button,
he told
everybody.
you to do it? Did Dakota tell you to steal the stuff? Okay. Is that what you guys came here to do today? Was to steal a bunch of merchandise? You on probation, bond, anything like that right now?
Hey, on the bright side, at least they're being honest. They're not
What are you
like
guys stealing
pretending
stuff
like they weren't
For drugs?
stealing shit.
Cash. So when they called you out on it for stealing stuff, they were right. And then Dakota threatened to punch them.
Who's the employee? Can we have the employee come back here that was threatened?
He only threatened the person because of the way dude was looking at me.
I can send him down here.
Send him down here if you can. Thanks for blocking that door as long as you
Did the best I
could.
could.
You're all good, man. You can only do so much.
Yeah.
If you want to ask her any more questions, I'll go get your car and bring it out.
Okay.
Well, thanks for coming out.
What's that? You should have ran.
What was I supposed to do?
Stop.
I ran because I got scared. I ran because I got scared. I didn't want him mad at me.
You don't want Dakota mad at you?
Well, it's just starting. I got caught up there. I'm dealing with him too.
Were there items in the purse as well?
There's one. How did you and him get here? The bus.
You doing okay back there right now? We got some stuff to deal with Kara, so sit tight.
To go to jail?
So is he like the distraction while she's stealing shit?
And theft? And your bonds?
I didn't steal anything. I didn't get out of the store. I'm still in the store.
Where were you headed?
To hell if I don't pray.
That's not what I meant. Yep, I'll let, if you're cool with me the whole time, I'll let you see him before we go. But you gotta be cool. Don't try to do anything.
It was calculated that the merchandise totaled to $990 before tax.
Part of the job, I guess.
It's under 1,000, you know?
Okay, how much is it?
Could be worse.
I knew it was going to add up real quick.
Is that the total?
The total is $900.
I didn't steal it.
The people are out there that he threatened.
Okay.
If you want to take him, I'll take her. Do you want any water before we go?
Jeez.
You want the ice? Oh, sorry. How do you want this to work?
I'm just gonna put this
You're
in.
in handcuffs, so you're not coming out of handcuffs.
I know that. Get it here.
Who did the
She got skills.
male threaten?
She's like, I've done this before. I know how to do this.
Good? Hit the spot?
Can you guys run me through what was happening?
I ran into this guy 3 weeks ago. Doing the same thing.
That's
back there.
insane.
And he went off the handle on me. Put his backpack out of the way, and he heard me say that. And he comes
Why
up.
do we keep showing that? That's so horrible. What?
Perfect. I'm gonna go for my squad, I'm gonna search you, and then I'm gonna put you in the back, and we'll head down.
Definitely harassing me and stuff like that. I said, you need some help. I mean, like,
Take care. I'm gonna search on your breast region, the back of my hand, okay? Back of my hand only, on camera right here.
That's horrible.
trying to claw underneath him a little bit more. Then he said, how would you like me to put you in the talking about? And I said, that would not be a good move. Then he backed up a little bit and went away, and then it escalated again in like 10 minutes with Mitchell on the middle of the floor.
I noticed her over in my department, and I could tell she was kind of sketchy. So I kind of followed her for a little ways back into sporting goods. At one point, yeah, I was waiting at the end of an aisle. He came walking down the aisle. I just asked for
True.
anything I could help him with.
That chick had a certain set of skills. The skills that make her a menace to ice cubes in her thermos.
No, he wasn't. If you weren't following
Even
me,
when handcuffed, she's still gonna get him.
harassment or whatever, press harassment charges on me.
We'll just go sit in the back, okay? Yep, I told you we would. Yep, you're gonna go in the car, and we'll drive up to him.
But then I followed him over back to my department over in Hardlines here, and I called another bigger guy to be over there in the department with me in case anything happened. He saw me again, followed me into one of the aisles, threatening to knock me out.
Put your butt in first. Do you want the window down as we drive? Okay.
If I kept following him, and I just tried to walk away, didn't look back at him, just kept walking. And I tried to keep my distance after that. Kind of tried to stay a little bit more out of sight while keeping an eye on the
Cause either of you guys
Smart.
fear for your safety?
No, not me. I know what I want to do.
I'd say I was nervous that he might have come after me if I had not had my other friend there.
Okay. Either of you guys want to pursue charges?
Just make sure they can't come back here. I mean, if it would have went fisticuffs,
That's a nice guy.
She was moving pretty quick. She had about a 40-yard head start on me.
He may have our sunglasses on. I'm not sure.
If you want.
No, they're his Oakleys.
If you want to go through, try and figure that out, if you can find it on camera. We're going to be here for a minute, so.
No, they're his Oakleys. They're not yours.
I'm just happy my radio went through.
I got your light for your shoulder.
Oh, sorry, I took a digger while I accidentally gave her an assist down to the ground. Tell him once he's in cuffs, he can talk to her. I'll pull up then to the side. Once he gets in handcuffs, we'll let you talk to him. He had a bunch
It's like the
up and
ultimate
times, so he goes,
ability. White girl tears.
he can't have it as a convicted felon.
Alright.
That's what,
Step out of the car. Right now you're being placed under arrest for carrying a concealed weapon.
That's what stops everyone in their tracks.
And Kara's under arrest for felony retail theft. So it sounds like you guys know what you guys were coming here to do.
If you didn't steal anything, he didn't steal anything. Who stole something?
I stole something. He didn't.
Okay, yeah, we'll charge you both.
Why? You didn't steal it.
So,
He doesn't have anything, and he stole merch on him at all.
okay, I will talk to that other officer about it. I agree with you, so. Josh, you good if she says something before I take her down?
I'll get that window rolled down.
Kara, you good? We'll meet him down at the jail.
I love you, baby. Okay. Thank you, guys. I love you. Thank you for letting me talk to her.
Yeah, no problem. Like I said, man, when you're cool with me, I'm gonna be cool with you.
While en route to the jail, Kara allegedly passed out.
These are
and was
good
subsequently
cops.
transported
Good
to
job.
the hospital by ambulance.
What's that? Do you feel sick? Feel like you're gonna faint? If you need medical attention, let me know. 326, she's claiming she just passed out in the back of my squad. If you want to send medical, tri-state. Kara? Hey, sit up. Kara, can you sit up? Kara, sit up.
She go to sleep.
Sit up. Are you okay? You can't just be bending over.
She pretending to
Can you
pass
lean
out
the
or
door a little bit
something?
at least? Kara, do you want to get out?
Oh, come on. You were doing so good.
Yeah. Wife. I heard so.
What happened? Do you pass out easily? Do you pass out a lot?
I've never done that before.
Never done that before. Did you use it all
Pretty
today?
sure that guy is a bottom.
When did you use?
They have first responders
Oh,
coming
no.
to check her out. I guess she passed out, but she should be fine. You guys
What is
didn't
she
use
on?
anything today, did you?
No.
You guys didn't use meth, heroin, or fentanyl at all?
No.
Okay. I'm not asking to charge you with it. The only reason I'm asking is because if I can tell those guys that it might be an overdose, we could help her more. But if you're saying it's not an overdose,
It's
She
something.
thinks she's overdosing. She said she used both heroin and meth. She was good until we put her in the squad.
Seems to be a kind of a new trend with
Yeah.
law enforcement. What's up with
Oh,
people
no.
being in the back of the squads?
I know.
Let's say
She had no issue running through Farm and Fleet. Don't fall. Get on the cot.
Stand up, Kara.
Come on,
I think she's just trying to get high off Narcan or something,
that.
maybe.
Kara, move car, move up.
Okay, I got the keys done. Nope.
Surprised you don't know my name.
once Officer Zumak said it, I remembered it. I've dealt with Kira before, but only one other time. I've never met you before, though.
Well, me and Car are Code Blue Camp.
No, Resto doesn't sleep.
You guys are. I will admit, I did see it.
5 million views.
Here's the thing I'll tell you, man. At least with me, it doesn't matter what you've done on Code Blue Cam, YouTube, whatever. As long as you're cool with me, I'm gonna be cool with you. Just to let you know, I know you had that grinder on you. I'm not charging you with that.
Thank you.
Okay? Because of how cool you were with me, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna destroy it. You don't have to worry about catching that charge.
Nice cops. Good
That trick
job.
make it a little better on that wrist?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and just step in front of the car door here. Go ahead and take a seat right there.
Alright, so clearly you already.
I know you're mad at him.
I know,
Oh.
listen, but you already got the report, so don't ask. I have every reason to be.
Stop giving her attitude. We'll take
I
you
don't
straight
care.
back.
See how much further you can get stuff
Yes,
done?
that's it.
Like that the whole way?
During a search by the jailers,
The
Dakota
random
admitted to having
secondary.
meth stuffed up his body. Subsequently, he was
Love
taken
it.
to the hospital so the meth could be removed from his body.
Come on, Kara. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
That makes sense, I guess.
What's that?
I'm talking to Kara. Good to see you.
Yep, sit down. Sit. This was related
So I don't
to
think she
Dakota
actually
that
did
was
drugs
just in
at
here.
all.
So watch underwear, bra, butt, and all the above.
Here, you already know what the process is.
And
And you also know
Oh, they've been here before, huh?
And you have to be put to the scanner.
I have to pee.
I understand that, but we also have to wait and do our process.
Please don't put me on myself. Come on.
Been like this for the last 5 hours.
Yeah, you need to calm down first of all.
No, I'm gonna put your piss on the
Okay,
floor.
well, we have to get through this stuff first. You already know that. And you
Oh,
also
I can't control this shit. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they figure if it's an extra hour that they're not in jail, it's better.
Dakota was charged with misdemeanor counts of carrying a concealed weapon.
That
and
dude
carrying a
looks
concealed
high
knife.
as fuck.
Kara was charged with felony counts of retail theft, intentionally conceal, party to a crime, bail jumping, and misdemeanor resisting obstructing an officer.
just
All
looks
charges
mean.
are repeaters. It was also discovered she was out on 2 felony bonds at the time of the theft. Dakota and Kara
But what
were
if
eventually
somebody tries
released
to
on
like fix the
$1,000
OD
and
situation? You
$500
wind up
signature
actually
bond.
ODing on
Additionally,
what
both were trespassed from Farm and Fleet.
they're
and the
using
2
to try to
employees who
fix
were
you.
threatened by Dakota opted not to pursue charges. Since this incident, Kara has been arrested 3 more times for retail theft, fraudulent use of a credit card, and bail jumping. Head over to codebluecam.com and check
Alright,
out
guys.
our great selection of quality
I'm
made
gonna
merch
wrap it up
that
and
won't
send you over to Days for her karaoke. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I'm gonna hit you with the outro and then I'm gonna send you over. Appreciate you all for coming.
Sitting in my fortress, with walls made of despair. I'm YTEmpDave, ruling with darkness, no love to share. I built my empire in the ruins of broken hearts. The pain I inflict, tearing lives apart. Every tear shed, an anthem to my name. I thrive on the torment I'm fueled by a flame. I wear my scars proudly, a badge of my callous ways. But deep down inside their sides, I'm taking a place, spreading my misery. That's my domain. I watch you suffer as I feed on your cries. I'm empty. In the depths of my soul, darkness resides. I build my empire on the tears I've cried. Sadness and despair, my foundation's strong. Every heartbreak and loss, turn it into song. In the shadows I dwell, where pain is my guide through the darkest nights. My spirit won't hide, I harness the sorrow, let it fuel my flame. Building an empire with darkness as my name.